leave this particular live up, and I want everybody to use this particular live, use the comment section as a place to leave comments, use it as a place to keep in contact with me. This is Crystal Swirlz, aka blah blah whatever. And I wanted to tell you that the Divine Mother Feminine, all right, she gave me insight on what we're dealing with these XY creatures, which is a term that I made up. They are energy vampires. Are you ready for this? And this is a code crack. I'm cracking a code. They are unevolved, mutated females. You can write that in the comment section. We refer to them as UMF. That's the new word that the Divine Mother Feminine wants me to tell you. So,
good morning.
It explains everything. Unevolved, mutated females. That's what we got. Don't be afraid to go in the comment section. Okay. That's why we got all of these women complaining. How come they don't love?
Good morning.
How come they're so unevolved? How come we're so simple to us? How to love, how to show compassion, how to have peace. How come that's so easy for us, but for these XY creatures, it's such a struggle? Because they're unevolved, mutated females. So please make it trend. Please give me my props and let the world know that I made up that term. I am in my cocoon. I am at peace. I'm not dealing with the YouTube drama. I'm not dealing with that vampire who keeps making videos about me trying to get a reaction out of me. I'm not dealing with none of that. I am here to
Who is
educate,
that?
and I am here to, tell you what you're dealing with. I have a direct connection with the Divine Mother Feminine. Unevolved, mutated females. They're females. They just mutated in the womb. Like I said, they were attacked by testosterone during the 4th month of pregnancy, and they morphed into a male creature. They're the opposite of everything that you're not. Your unconditional love, their love has conditions. You can see beyond the visual aesthetic. They can't. There's conditions on everything. They don't do anything unless there's something in it for them. So they're unevolved, sweetheart. Priscilla was right. They cannot.
That would be you. They can't talk to you until you put some money. They put some money in your Cash App.
Love. Okay? And the closest that they can get to loving you is by providing for you, by worshiping you. And we know that they are rebellious. They don't want to worship the divine. That's why they fighting you tooth and nail with the providing thing. Because providing is one of the ultimate forms of worship. So they don't want to worship the divine. And you are the original creation of the divine feminine. You are a physical manifestation of the Divine Mother. So they don't want to give in and worship you. Because, like I said, they're unevolved, mutated females. And I just wanted to give you that message. My Cash App is $
Is she ending the live?
oxtails 888. Put that in the comment section if you don't mind. And I'm just letting you know what they are.
For the
That's
umpteenth
why they like
time.
to fight and argue. And that's why Rose from Queen of Kings looks like she's drained. they're sucking the life out of her.
She is going to mention Rose's name until Rose actually shows up in her chat. The live stream she did, what, yesterday, day before, there was a person named Rose in there, and she swore up and down it was Rose. She thought she was gonna go mainstream. she 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 wants fame so bad. She wants fame so bad. She thinks some popular YouTuber comes in her chat. Oh, boy, there's more than one Rose in the universe.
She's stuck in a house of XY creatures. She's stuck in a house of UMFs, unevolved, mutated females. I said what I said. And mommy, do this, do that. They're draining her, sweetheart. Rose is getting the very life sucked out of her. That's why she cut off her fucking hair. All right? And that's why I felt sorry for her when she had another boy. I said, oh my God, that poor girl. So now that we know what they are, and let's talk a little bit about all of these posts on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, what all these women talking about. Now that they're single, they're at peace. Now that they're single, they've never felt so at ease. They're doing the things that they like to do. They're pouring into themselves because you come complete, fully loaded. You don't need them in order to be complete. We were lied to. They lied to us, sweetheart. So now that we know what we're dealing with, let's examine what they did to the earth. Thank you, Geisha Peach. I appreciate you. But right now, all I have is my my Cash App. So I'd appreciate it if even if you can't donate right now, just put my Cash App information in the chat. And it's $oxtails 888. $oxtails 888. So let's get into it about, yes, now that we know what we're dealing with. And that's why,
I mean, they have her address. You can write a check, a money order, send a gift card. Your address is out there.
risking a lot just talking to you about this.
What are you risking? What are
I'm
you
risking
risking?
a lot because they're mad at me. Okay, they did a lot to me, y'all. Okay, you see, I'm constantly being bullied on YouTube. They threw me in prison over allergies.
Oh, there she go with that shit again. Over allergies. You do this shit to yourself. You, boy. Let's just listen. So I really doubt she's gonna say anything new worth me commenting on. But you never know.
I failure to, we're not gonna keep talking about that. But
Really?
you pretty much see what's going on here. Okay. We figured out what they are.
Okay, what's next?
Unevolved. And Geisha Peach, I'm not done with you. I want you to go into the comment section because the Divine Mother Feminine dropped this code crack. She cracked the code and told me to do this live. UMF. Please write that in the comment section, Geisha Peach. I need you. Unevolved, mutated females. That is the new word. That's even better than XY creatures because it breaks down what happened in the womb.
Right,
It
Dan.
describes exactly what they are. They used to be girls, but they mutated. All right? You don't even have to explain anything with that title. Unevolved. Come on, talk to me. I'm waiting on you, Geisha Peach. Help me out, sweetheart. Unevolved, thank you. And for short, we call them for short. I want the next line I want you to write, Geisha Peach, is UMF. UMF. We have to start talking in code to describe them. UMF. Write that, Geisha Peach, because ain't nobody gonna write that long, unevolved, mutated females. Nobody's gonna write all of that. UMF.
How are you going to talk in code when you're giving the code and then you're deciphering what it means all the same time? Oh boy.
Unevolved. U, not Y. UMF. I want the next slide. I'm not gonna.
Most other women would.
I want Geisha Peach, help me out. Thank you. Now,
If she was in prison, those
the
other
reason why
women
Rose
would
looked the way she looked,
Right,
imagine living
right.
with them 24/7. See, we starting to crack codes, and that's why we're pulling away from them. Many of us are discovering being single is the bomb.com. You don't have to cook. You don't have to suck no dick. You don't have to fuck. You don't. And sex with them is like, honestly, I think sex with them is like you're a battery being drained. That's why you can't come when you have sex. Can we talk about this?
Again.
So all these women that are running around faking it, did you ever stop to think, how come we don't come when we fuck them? It was because you're not supposed to fuck them, sweetheart. You were not designed for that. And their sperm looks like the devil. It looks like Satan. Every time you have sex with them, they shoot a load in you that if you take a microscope, it looks like a bunch of little Satan, little serpents swimming around. So even down to their chromosomal structure, even down to their sperm, their DNA, it looks like the devil.
No, they look like tadpoles.
Always. It looks like a bunch
And
of
tadpoles
snakes
turn into
slithering on the
frogs.
fucking ground. Okay, so Divine Mother is telling you. She's telling you what happened.
Right, pulling
and
away
what
from
these
her.
creatures are. Look at Kobe Bryant.
Oh boy.
When he did not worship the divine. And that's why his days.
This is what happens when you have mental illness. You just keep talking about the same old shit over and over, year after year. She's going all the way back to Kobe Bryant. She has nothing new to talk about, nothing positive.
was short. It said, honor thy mother and father in the Bible, and this motherfucker didn't do that, and look what happened. The black mamba, and I was the first one to be on his ass. The day the plane crashed into the mountain, I was the first one to go, we don't care, and it trended. It trended, that was me.
Did it?
Okay? Because the divine told me to say that. She told me to go, we don't care. I listen to her. When she tells me something, I listen. And look, and at first everybody was like, that is tasteless. You have no class. That's disrespectful. But listen, I didn't even know that this nigga didn't honor his mother until after I did my homework. I just went along with what the divine told me to do, which was scream into the phone, we don't care. Okay? And after I did my homework, everybody jumped on board and said, oh my God, this nigga, he's not taking care of his mother and father. He's taking care of his mother-in-law. He bought her a mansion worth $3.3 million. Twice. Let's add that up. That's a total of $7 million. He tricked on his mother-in-law. But he couldn't even give his mother $450,000, which is chump change. So that's why he got shot out the sky and came crashing into the earth with a fury, just like the devil. And he had the nerve to call himself the Black Mamba. Listen, the Black Mamba is one of the most poisonous snakes in the world, sweetheart.
And you went to jail for things you
He could have named himself anything. After a tiger, a lion, he chose a snake. So this is prophecy, y'all. This is biblical. We getting biblical with the shit. Kobe knew he was a goddamn he was an unevolved mutated female. He knew that he was a UMF. He knew that. That's why he called himself the Black Mamba. He's trying to tell you in so many words, I am the devil. I am going to disrespect my mother. I am not going to honor my mother and father. I am going to stick my dick up a woman's ass and rape her. And he didn't just rape this woman vaginally. He sodomized her. All right? That's why she was so traumatized. So my thing is this. Now that we know what we're dealing with, what are we going to do about it? More and more females, women, womb, W-O-M-B, more and more women are pulling away. They want to be single. They don't, and now we're at the point we don't want to date. We are at the point that we don't want to date. So now they panicking. These
Really?
vampiric, unevolved, mutated females. They can't tongue kiss us.
Doesn't seem like that on the Pop the Balloon show, though, if y'all ever watched that.
Okay? Because the divine said, nope, that's a way of sucking up your life force. They are soul sucking you when they tongue kiss you. And now we got human papillomavirus just from a tongue kiss. And you could get cancer of the throat.
Oh, boy.
Imagine from a kiss, you get cancer. So we are at the point, y'all, where the divine is punishing those who are not listening. And I know it sounds weird, and you're like, oh my God, why? Crystal, what are you saying? I'm saying that we are a race.
Ari, the Aries princess, says, I hate how we have gender war going on right now. You hate how y'all have it going. You're a part of it, though. All of y'all.
We are the original creation, and we are dealing with unevolved, mutated females that took over the planet. They fucked up the water. They fucked up the air. Okay? The patriarchy was set up. We are prisoners of these creatures. Now, honestly, I want all my subscribers to support me. I'm at
Ari says, I feel like the gender war didn't really become a thing until 2023. I don't remember having a gender war before that. We're only 8 months into 2024, and Crystal's been talking about this gender war thing for quite a while. So, how are you going to say that, Ari?
asking for $2 a month from all my subscribers, even if you don't fuck with me. Keep me here. You need me, y'all. Y'all need me on YouTube. Because this came to me yesterday. If I can get 200 of y'all to give me $2 a month, I can stay on YouTube.
No, it came to you
That's
the day before that,
$400 a month.
or before that,
That
or
will pay
before
for my
that,
food,
before that,
and that will
before
keep
that.
me afloat. I really need your support, y'all, because I'm not going to be on here cracking codes.
But you own your house, and you have somebody paying rent. You ain't gotta work like me. Why are you begging? Why are you begging for money if you got money coming in like that? How much your roommate paying? Better yet, how much of it is in cash, and how much the rest of it is in ass?
With the powers that be, trying to take away my freedom for nothing. I'm not gonna risk my freedom for nothing.
Oh, definitely, Dan. Definitely.
Support me financially. $400 will go a long way. All right, so please support. I'm not asking for a lot, but we need YouTubers like myself on here telling y'all the codes. What we dealing with? Energy vampires.
Over and over and over again.
They like to start fights. They like to fight. And women that are not in touch with the divine, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them are vampires too. It's not just the men, y'all. I hate to tell you. I hate to tell you, sweetheart. It's not just the men. It's some the women that are unevolved, even though they have the XX chromosome, a lot of them are male-minded. Like certain YouTubers that bully me, they are male-minded. Okay, and you need to understand they are energy vampires. So, do energy vampires exist? Absolutely. They want to get a rise out of you. They,
They showed if Dan Gabriel's mother was cut with the sharp edge of a can. Men and women don't play when it comes to crime against kids. That's right.
they want to, and that's how they feed. They feed off of low vibrational energy. Low vibrational energy in the form of fear, low self-esteem, uh, anything that's low vibrational, anger, uh, anything negative, they feed off of it. It's like food to them. Okay,
She checks
and
all the
without that
boxes,
food,
Moonstone.
they 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 die. They die. I believe they age fast. They get weak. Okay, they don't have any energy. Yep. They need their battery charged up. So by starting a fight, by being negative and causing you to lower your vibration, that is like charging their batteries. So this is what we're dealing with. We have been energy vampires. Some people say they're narcissists. That narcissists are energy vampires. They really are. Okay, they don't have a soul. The narcissists, I think the ones that are narcissists don't have a soul. And
Probably so, Moonstone.
they imitate.
Maybe her roommate, he was tired last night and didn't want to give her none. Or somebody online. Oops.
Human emotions, like they pretend to love, they pretend to cry, but they don't understand love. They're incapable of love. They don't understand it. They're fallen angels.
You don't either.
But so what they do is they imitate. They pretend to love you. They pretend to care about you. They get you hooked on them.
They pretend to be divested.
And then they start their shit, which is using you as a source of food, feeding off of you, making you negative, making you sad, making you angry. That's how they get their food. Now, Ari, the Aries princess says, I feel like the gender war didn't really become a thing until 2023. I don't remember having a gender war before that. That's because I was the one that started it, sweetheart. I was the one that went on YouTube one day and listened to the Divine Mother, and she said, Crystal, because I remember my old YouTube channel used to be called People Divested. Remember that? So I went from that to saying, the Divine Mother told me, male divest.
I don't remember that.
So all of these popular YouTubers you see like Priscilla, they got that from me. They were watching me in the shadows, and
does anybody remember that?
Took off with my idea and did it even better.
I mean, she might have changed her name to that for a brief minute, but I mean, no, Crystal. No, no, no.
Than I did. And I think it's wonderful because that's what I wanted to happen. I asked the Divine Mother for a Priscilla. And look what happened. I got what I wanted. And Priscilla was watching in the shadows. She took my idea and she ran with it. And she did it even better because she got the support that I'm not getting. So
notice how the Divine Mother helps her on stuff that already exists, like Priscilla. You didn't have nothing to do with her, but the Divine Mother can't help her get out of her own shit.
Oh, I don't have a inflated ego. I'm not here to say I did this, I did that. It's my idea. That's not what this is about.
But that's what you said 5, 10 minutes ago. I started that. Make sure you tell them I'm the one that started that. Make sure you tell everybody I'm the one that started that.
It doesn't matter whose idea it was. The point is, Priscilla is taking off where I left. She's finishing something I started.
There you go,
And
right there.
I'm so proud of her.
There you go,
I
right there.
want her to continue to do what she's doing. I'm watching in the wings.
Does
I know
Priscilla
who
even know
started
who
what.
she is?
But I'm watching in the wings. I started this shit in 2021, actually.
Actually, I think she does because when I first watched one of Priscilla's videos, she mentioned how they don't trauma bond over there on her channel. So I would say there's your acknowledgement there, Crystal.
It was 2021 that I said male divest. And she came later, she came after she got all my talking points. She came a little bit after that. I think she started her shit in late 2021. But as soon
You know what? I think I might have to go leave a note over there and let Priscilla know that, whatever she's doing, she didn't start it, that she got it from Crystal. I like to see if she gets my comment, see what she has to say about it. Yeah.
as 2021 hit, I was on a scene with the male divestment thing. And she took off with it, and I'm proud
Hey,
of
Storm.
her. Priscilla, if you're listening, keep going. Don't stop. The code has been cracked. It's too late to go back. Too many women are waking up, and the reason why, honestly, I think my house is bugged. I think they got cameras in my house.
No, your house is, but it's roaches, dear, roaches, and they don't have to bug your house. You know why? Because any evidence that they need is right here. It's right here. If they can find you, they might be able to find me, and I got it for them right here too. So you can spew all this shit that we've heard 10,000 times, and then take the live down, running scared because you think the place is bugged. Well, if it's bugged, they hear you talking. You can take the video down because they're already listening and recording.
And I'm not gonna say who they is, okay? Because I'm not allowed to say certain things. But I think
Government?
they put cameras in my house. I think
Government?
they're watching me. They want to see. They want to know about the witchcraft. They're waiting for me to do a spell, so they can know my secrets. I'm not doing it.
No, so no, so they can verify that you crazy. Mental court, mental health court, three trips.
So what I do my spells in my head now. I do my spells in my head. I don't say anything out loud. If I do a spell or do my thing, I do it in my head. I don't say nothing aloud no more. So they can watch me all they want. They're not gonna find the secrets.
Whoa.
Okay, they're not gonna know what I'm doing.
Damn, Moonstone.
And
wow.
and what I'm, with my herbs, my oils, my chants, with the divine, my witchcraft. They're not gonna know because I'm not gonna say it aloud. I'm gonna say it in my head. I'm just gonna do my shit, and it's between me and the divine. Oh yeah, they targeted me. They after me. I gotta be in my best behavior, and just doing this video is risky.
Well, if it's risky and you value your freedom, then you wouldn't be live. But you need to cause that fear to make it like you're doing something dangerous. Girl, please. That first live wasn't nothing to the shit you're talking about now. If you had to take it down because someone told you that you were in violation, you're definitely in this. Because that one wasn't shit, really. But go ahead and put this fear in like you're some 007, you're on a dangerous mission.
It's risky just to
Get the fuck out of here.
do this behavior, but it's too late to go back. The damage has been done. We cracked the code. And the divine said, Crystal, do this live. Don't do no more. I don't need to do anymore.
Oh, you will.
I'm going to do this live and keep it up. And I want you guys, you got my Cash App info, so there's no need for me to keep putting myself at risk. I'm gonna leave this one video up, and if you got anything to say to me, if you come up with an idea, if you want, you know, you want to get in contact with me, go to the comment section of this video and say what you got to say, and this will be our meeting place.
I'm not gonna do no more lives. You can contact me. Da, 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 da. They can contact you on your phone. You know, the one you use for call-ins. If they want to talk to you, they can do it that way. This is just your excuse to get on online, which I mean, really don't need it because you're gonna come back here. How many times? This is my last one. This is how many times we gonna hear that girl cry wolf? They want to talk to you. Give them your call-in number one more time.
And every day I'm gonna check my comment section to see who's in touch with me, to see what you guys are up to, and the comment section gonna be real long, y'all. It's gonna be real long, because this is gonna be our meeting place. All I need is one video. Leave up one video and use the comment section as a meeting place.
Or they can call you.
Now listen, don't sleep on Ari, the Aries princess. She said other races didn't really have a gender war thing going on. Asian women did for sure, but Latinas and white women, not so much. At least they actually have a bunch of good men. Listen.
Take this down. I bet she'll take it down too. And you said she needs to demand for cash apps every time she goes live. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, she needs to demand it, but she keeps begging. And there's a difference in that. There's a difference. Demand it. Give them 5-10 minutes to put an X amount in. And I've said this before. They don't do it. Shut it down. Pay to play.
Spell worked. And I taught you how this shit works. Sometimes it could take years for a spell to manifest. But this thing that we got going on with the gender war thing, oh yeah. We already know who's responsible for that, don't we? We know what we did at night. We called on a divine and we asked women worldwide to wake up. We know what happened. This is biblical, y'all. We're making history. We are the chosen ones. We're the chosen ones. And now that women are discovering, I don't want to date.
Hey, Bronze.
I don't want to go on coffee dates and risk getting human papillomavirus through a tongue kiss. Because I feel like if I don't give you sex, I gotta at least give you a tongue kiss. You can't even do that, the divine said. Too risky.
If she was serious, she would demand them to donate. Was that 1K before she goes live? Then she needs to speak every hour and demand 100. Put a timer on for 2 minutes. Shut it down if it doesn't happen. Exactly. They love her so much. They need her so much. And she's asking for money, for support. Show her how much she's needed. That's exactly what she needs to do. But she's scared and she won't make the money. And she knows it. So she won't do that. She's got to talk. She just has to talk. She's not going to demand it. She never will demand it. Because she knows she won't get it.
Now she's punishing us with the human papillomavirus. That turns to cancer.
She's trying to be a cult leader.
She's making it very...
Yeah, she's trying to be a cult leader. What them cult leaders? What was that guy's name? Waco. And then the one who had the polygamous thing, David Koresh or something like that. And what's the yeah, she's trying to be a cult leader.
It's clear to us what to do. Now, I'm gonna do that, Geisha Peach. I'm gonna do my best to set up a PayPal. For it.
She also needs to be that aggressive with these XY.
What you need to do is
she's got it like that.
In the comment section later on, and my PayPal information will be there.
Then the XY creature, Dr. Frat Bro, gives her $40. Oh, my panties are wet. You got my panties wet. Over $40 fucking from an XY creature.
I'm gonna do my best to try to set up some type of PayPal. So check the comment section and you'll get the PayPal information. Because I'm gonna set that up as well. And I appreciate.
But you won't learn how to work a GPS. You'll pay $200 to an XY creature to ride around with you, and when you want to go get a donut, he tell you you don't need it. GPS. GPS would be simpler than setting up the PayPal.
All of your support, and Geisha Peach, you are instrumental in this movement. And yes, Geisha Peach does have her own channel. So I'm not gonna be on here like that because you know I'm on probation. You know that the powers that be are watching me. So y'all are gonna have to depend on channels like Lexus Exodus. Shout out to Lexus Exodus who gave me that $100 donation. Shout out to Geisha Peach. Okay, Geisha Peach, Lexus Exodus, Feisty Black Magic, who's also a good donator of mine. Y'all gonna have to depend on those girls for content.
Yeah, I mean, her peanut butterness, her peanut butter privilege, she should have no problem getting money. No problem at all.
And all of those girls, everybody I mentioned, Feisty Black Magic, Geisha Peach, Lexus Exodus, they all have their own channel. And even Quadratic Equation has a channel. Quadratic Equation has a fucking channel. So this is what I'm talking about. Cynthia G, she done went somewhere else. She not on YouTube like that. Nyla, a lot of us are gone. So y'all are gonna have to depend on these smaller channels to get y'all by. All right, and talk about what needs to be talked about. Now, let's talk about the single life and the shaming and them calling us, you gonna die alone with a bunch of cats. What was that really about? They didn't want us to discover that we are perfectly, fearfully, completely made. And we're fine without them. They need us. We don't need them. That's why they send the men off to war.
But you got horny and gave up your celibacy to the XY creature that you thought was the one. I mean, actions speak louder than words. And these women just ignore everything.
Because they are replaceable.
Oh shit, sorry yo. Damn. Hit the wrong button.
On top of you, pounding away.
Oh, let me see, I gotta go back to where I was. Wait a minute, y'all. Yikes. I don't know where I was with this. Damn. Just a second.
It looks like a bunch of little Satan, little serpent.
Okay, let me fast forward just a bit. Let's see.
Anything negative, they feed off of it. It's like food to them.
Okay.
Okay? And without that food, they die. They die. I believe they age fast. They get weak.
Okay, let me fast for a little bit more. Sorry, y'all.
Want it. And Priscilla was watching in the shadows. She took my idea and she ran with it. And she did it even better.
A little bit more.
Do this live and keep it up. And I want you guys, you got my Cash App info.
Yeah. Let's see.
Creatures that, like the dangerous dogs, like the cane corsos. Cane corsos is worse than a pit bull. It's a huge pit bull looking motherfucker. They like the dangerous dogs that can rip you to shreds, like pit bulls, cane corsos, Akitas. They like the dangerous dogs. Why? Because it connects with their nature.
Oh yeah, she's probably on the dating sites right now.
Now, if you and a dog is a lot like a man. It can't control itself. It got its dick hanging out, panting at the mouth. All right, humping on a fire hydrant. That's how horny the dog is. It will hump on your leg and it will hump on a fire hydrant. All right, it's just like a man. And yeah, and they are filthy. Yep, they're just like a man, and that's why men love them so much. So, but notice they love the dangerous ones. You know, they tend to like the ones that are intimidating, the ones that, you know, I personally think they get a.
Oh, Geisha Peach. Yep, AC is a loser old mammy with no life and no man. Okay, whatever.
Kick out of letting the dog loose, and then you scared to death, and then he blames you. Oh, if you get scared, of course it's gonna attack you because they can smell your fear. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. He doesn't bite. What kind of shit is that to say? So you basically telling me I can't get scared and run because if I get and you got the shit off of a leash, okay, it's coming towards me. Oh, he doesn't bite, and you're far away. The dog is very close to me, and I'm panicking. The dog can smell my feet.
Oh yeah, yeah. She ain't no Asian. I don't think she. I think that girl is in the states. She in the states.
But it's my fault if I get scared. And I set the dog into attack mode because I got scared and it picked up on my fear. And it smelt my fear and it attacked me. What kind of shit is that? Now, many women are using YouTube, they're using TikTok, they're using Facebook to discover other women that are on the same path as them, which is not engaging with male creatures and not engaging
Oh
with
really?
females, women that have a male-like nature. Because you got women like that. You got women that have the nature of a man. You got to know them when you see them. Women that like to bully. Women that like to tear down another woman. Those are male-minded women.
You.
They're male-minded. Now, Ari, the Aries princess, says,
Oh,
big
she
dogs
did
scare
she?
me.
I'll look that up.
They're very scary. And they're a lot of work. And, you know, certain breeds will turn on you. And they remind me of men. They will turn on you, just like a man. Okay?
I will
So,
look that up.
it's no wonder to me that because we not fucking with them like that no more, they're going to replace us with dogs. I said what I said. So don't be surprised if you see more of them. To compensate for their loneliness, they're going to start buying dogs. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. My prediction is that they're going to replace us. The ones that are lonely, they want companionship, they're going to get a dog. And what kind of dog are they going to get? They are going to get the scary ones. And my fear is this. You know, if you don't give them your number, you're going to start, this is what you're going to start hearing. Incidences of male creatures thinking that it's funny to let their big dog that's aggressive and scary, let it loose, and you're scared. You're coming out the store minding your business, and the dog, you know, is not. It got a leash around its neck. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna pretend that they had the dog on a leash, and the dog pulled and.
Oh, Moonstone girl, yes. And not only that, I used to have a screenshot. I may have to go back and find it. Trayvon Foxton. Also over there in Geisha Peach's chat, talking about how she wants a black man, she just don't want a dusty one. I saw that and I was like, what? Then you go over here in Crystal Swirl, they XY creatures and that fake ass grape story that they gave us. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do some I'm gonna have to go do some looking around when this live is over.
And their finger slipped and the leash let go. So you coming out the store, and what they gonna do? They gonna make their dog attack you. They gonna give a secret word, and the dog is gonna go into attack mode, and and because you didn't give this nigga your number, the dog is gonna attack you. That's what they gonna start doing. And then when they go before the judge is gonna say, "Your Honor, I had."
Hey Moonstone, that right there you just wrote about the flip flopping and the NutriBullet, is that comment still up?
It was an accident. I had the leash in my hand, and the dog pulled me, and my hand slipped. But I had the dog on a leash. This was a pure accident. It wasn't no fucking accident.
Oh, decent Tyrone. Okay, yeah. I saw it. I had that screenshot because I was gonna use it for later, but I never got around to it. But I ended up deleting it. But definitely, yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
So this is my fear of you. So they gonna start using them goddamn dogs, y'all. Okay? If you don't want to get the likes up, don't embarrass me. I'll continue when you continue. Get the likes up and I'll keep talking. I'll wait.
If it's there, just let me. If it's let me know because I will go find it.
That means I got more people that are haters. A lot of my haters up this morning watching me. The haters are watching. Because the like button didn't go up. That means a lot of these motherfuckers in the chat are haters. My enemies, the ones that bully me and make videos about me, they watching. Hi, hater. Now, you cannot say that I didn't warn you about the future. Thank you, Final Earth Reincarnation. I appreciate you.
Geisha Peace. They are broke with no life and no man. Crystal's broke. That's why she's asking y'all for Cash App, and she don't have a man, and that's not by choice either. And she ain't got no life. She gotta stay in the house, and then she gotta report to the PO. Oops.
Anybody that hit the like button, whoever made it to number 9, I appreciate you. But you cannot say that these are all these are all tactics that they're gonna use to try to make us intimidate us into giving them our number. They're gonna get the dangerous dogs.
She's talking shit. She did with me. Okay. I have my own receipts for my case. All right,
continue to do their YouTube videos, trying to act like something's wrong with us because we don't want to date them. Because I was all the way fucked up when I went on YouTube and I saw women saying I don't even want to engage with them. I was like, damn. And one lady was like, don't look them in their eyes. Don't look them in their eyes. Act like you don't see them. Don't engage. Because they're looking for you to acknowledge them. Have you ever felt like that about male creatures? Like, you be in a public place and it's like, you get this uncomfortable feeling that,
hey, Juanita,
even though they don't say nothing to you, they telepathically,
good morning, everybody,
they're demanding your attention. They want you to look at them, and they want you to acknowledge their presence. So now it's all the way funky. Because women, they're not even looking at these motherfuckers no more. And they're basically telling you, bitch, I'm not coming with no money. I don't want to give you any money. I don't want to take care of you. It's expensive out here. You a grown-ass woman. You can handle your own. So we don't got no reason to fuck with them, really. Because money makes your pussy wet. A man taking care of you.
So yours must be dry because you ain't got none.
letting you resting in femininity, going to work, and you get to stay home. That gets you horny. That gets you excited. That makes you say, I got a prize. Even though a male is not a prize. But what he's doing is prize worthy, taking care of you. But they don't want to do that no more. So don't fuck with them. There's no sense in fucking with them. And if you fuck them, you're not going to come. You're not going to have an orgasm. Your clitoris is sitting there minding his business, yawning while he's pounding away.
Exactly, Mo. Yep.
While he's pounding away, and you got to sit there and put on a show acting like you're having some type of big O. The big O, when you're not having the big O. And when it's all said and done, and he drains your battery, because after sex you feel drained. Then he gonna say, "Oh, that was so amazing. Did you come?" And then here comes his ego. Better not say no. So nobody wants to pretend anymore. Women are tired. We do not have orgasms from penis. And I know everybody's clutching their pearls, especially Ari, the Aries princess, who wants to know what a penis is like. Sweetheart, you're not going to have an orgasm. Newsflash, 82% of women do not have an orgasm from a penis. And the remaining percentage, I personally think they're either lying to get that pat on the head, or they are stimulating their clitoris during intercourse. But
Ari's gonna find a man. Y'all can forget that.
Their clitoris during intercourse.
Ari is going to find her man.
Oh my God! It's an act. It's all bullshit. Okay. Most women don't even touch their clitorises during intercourse. So I'm just letting you know how the shit works. Okay. I'm just telling you how it is. Little girl. All right. You wanted to know, and I'm telling you.
Now, Ari, remember this. The next time she has a top shelf Todd, a G, or a Noah, and she's, flirting and all the other shit she does, remember now, she's trying to have you stay away from men. But she's constantly on the dating sites looking for hers.
Because during intercourse, you can't really touch yourself the way you want to. With this fool on top of you pounding away.
Right. She's hot. She is hot.
And you can't really touch yourself the way you want to because, girl, you get what I'm saying.
Hey, Randy.
So it's a waste of time. Okay. And some women, they got to use lubrication. They got to use lube because they're not even wet. Okay, and if they are wet, it dries up within a matter of minutes, and you still got this fool on top of you. So now you're gonna have to scream and moan and get him excited to him off of you. So if you want to know what sex is like, I just described it.
Are you participating or are you starfishing?
And see for yourself. Go
just
ahead.
Laying there.
And when you come back and you're going to say to me, Crystal, I didn't have no orgasm. I said, I told you your ass wasn't going to have no orgasm. Nikki said, why did I scroll down one live and that AC person is doing a live with your chat box on her screen? She's an outcast. Okay, she's an agent. They cut her a check to harass me. It is
Now, hold on now. They're calling me broke. You're saying they cut me a check. Y'all got to be on code now. Y'all got to be on code. Which one is it? Neither.
Witch hunt. She gets paid by the powers that be to harass me. To make up lies about me. Like I'm homeless. Okay.
Girl, I didn't say you're homeless.
I'm sitting in my house. You can see my window.
I didn't say you're homeless. I read a comment that somebody said you're homeless.
She gets a check, sweetheart.
I read a
She's
comment.
An agent, and a few others of them are agents. So, and I'm so glad that y'all are not supporting them. That their views are low. I see the views on their channel are low.
I didn't ask for their support. I I didn't ask for their support. While you constantly beg and beg for cash apps and don't get them. I didn't ask for their support. Nope.
Because of you guys. You guys know that before these agents, we had fun on YouTube. We had fun, and I know you guys miss saying whatever the fuck you want to say.
And I know that Geisha Peach, in her little video to me, or either was it Hydratic Equation? One of them said there are no agents. Because I said something at one of my videos or my community post said something about you and some agents. And they responded that there were no agents, Crystal. So you need to tell your people to get on code about the agents.
Say and acting a fool, but we can't do that no more because of her. So a lot of
I got that
y'all
much
are mad at
power?
her. A lot of y'all do not want her here. Cause you saying Crystal used to leave up her videos and I used to be able to rewind and Crystal did 8-hour lives.
12.
And Crystal, we really got a lot of entertainment out of Crystal. But we can't do that no more because of this asshole bullying me.
I'm not bullying you. I am just responding to what you say. But if you want to give me all that credit, then I will take it. Thank you. I'm taking a bow right now. Shit.
So she's mad that what she thought she was gonna take all my subscribers and they're gonna run over there and subscribe to her channel and give her money. That's what she thought.
When did I ever ask for any money? When did I ever ask for any money? I never said, come over here, come over here. No. Never. But thank y'all for being here of your own free will.
But now that we know what she is, she's not the only agent, sweetheart. There's a few of them on here.
Thank you, right? Moonstone. Thank you.
And their goal is to monitor us, chase us off of YouTube, run us off with lies, discredit us, make us look like we crazy, make us look like we homeless, when you could clearly see I'm in my goddamn house minding my business. Okay, you could clearly see the window.
Yes, we did, Geisha. They posted your mugshot out. Angel Harms and Mr. Leak. Disgusting. Well, if it's public knowledge.
Okay, their goal is to make black women look bad. They don't want us cracking codes, figuring out what the male creatures are. And also, they want to distract us. They want to distract us from solving the puzzle.
What puzzle?
Now, I like what Aries, the Aries princess said. She said, why is it so hard for them to communicate? Jeez.
Wait. Yeah, I did. It's my community post. Yeah. Because the other day, she called me out, by my Angel Harms. And so thanks to with Joe Leonard, he let me know that she was live. Of course I knew, but since she wants to give me that name, I gave her a new one. But yeah, community post. Mugshot.
They be doing the most just because they aren't interested. Now, the reason why it's hard for them to communicate is because they are what? What's the U word? I want to see who's smart enough to figure, who's paying attention. What is the U word, sweetheart? Unevolved. They're not at our level, sweetheart.
And here's Geisha P talking about, yep, they call me poor and live in a motel, which is a lie. No picture of me yet. Well, tell Crystal how you can get your picture up. And then we'll post it, okay? Become a felon.
Emotionally, they are not at our level. They're not. with, and everybody says girls talk earlier,
Focus on your fake ass Japanese husband, right?
girls are smarter. From an early age,
Oh, you do?
they admit this. So how the fuck are they superior to us? If we smarter than them,
Wow.
we talk earlier than them, we, you know,
Woo, you got all the info, Moonstone. Woo.
and we already know Aries, the Aries
I,
princess.
I understand.
You
I
you
understand.
got your mind set on getting a male creature, so we're not gonna put you down for that. That is the path that you choose. But a lot of us, if we can't get
Thank
no
you,
money out
Momo.
the bastard, we don't want to fuck with them. And girls like Nikki, let me tell you about Nikki, sweetheart.
Oh,
Nikki
okay, okay.
will not fuck with you
Y'all used to
if
be
you
friends.
cannot take care of her. If you sit, I don't know about Geisha Peach, because Geisha Peach is a entrepreneur. Geisha Peach goes overseas and lives and gets a house. She does not need a male creature to evolve to revolve her life around. Geisha Peach is doing the damn thing and doing her own thing.
But wait, she's supposed to be married though. So now you're letting us know that she's not. That her husband really is a fake ass Japanese man. Is that what you're telling us? Okay.
Okay, so I don't know how she feels about dating and these parasitic energy vampires called males. I don't know how she feels about them, but I can speak for Nikki. I can absolutely speak for Nikki. Nikki does not
They
fuck with
can't
you
keep their
if you
lies
are
straight over there.
Americanized, cheap, act like you don't know the.
Ari says she don't remember who I am.
She needs money. If you don't offer, if you act like I mean, you keep talking about sex, and you don't mention nothing about money, Nikki will block you. I know that for a fact, and I've been watching her for a while. She's very into her looks, okay? Because the thumbnail that I saw, her thumbnail, she had on bright blonde. This girl had on platinum blonde hair, and one time I watched her on a video, and she had her sugar daddy in a car. Okay, so Nikki is not somebody that these men can say, oh, 50-50, I don't want to give you nothing. No.
Oh, Geisha Peach. She's an old raggedy bitch with no man or money. Really? That's all y'all can say is I'm old. Someone actually one time, long time ago, said I was fat, and they had to prove that was wrong. They said my avatar wasn't real. I went in my closet, I put them clothes on, fixed my hair, the same hairstyle, and showed them. So please talk about what you know. Because if I can prove you wrong, I will.
No, ma'am. And I'm very proud of you, Nikki, for being that way. Because you're setting the tone for the rest of these girls. Now, we got inflation going on,
That she was sworn by white guys asking her to
which is putting the heat up under these male creatures' ability to provide.
But you're supposed to be
But
married,
let's
though.
think about before inflation, which is around 5 years ago. Before the inflation rise, these motherfuckers were still talking about, I ain't gonna give you shit, bitch.
They can't keep their lives
50-50,
straight.
you got your own money. I don't gotta give you nothing. So before 2020 hit, they were still acting like cheap bastards, sweetheart. So let's not pretend that this is a new thing that they doing. They've been showing their ass not wanting to take care of women. Nikki, that was you, sweetheart. You was in the car.
Right,
it could be
Momo.
a different Nikki, I don't know. But you was in some type of car with a white man, and all I saw was his hand.
How old is Geisha Peach?
And you was living the life. You had on your platinum blonde hair. I was like, wow, she's beautiful. And that was years ago. Well, I was like around 2018, 2019. But you're a very beautiful girl, and I'm proud of the fact that you know your worth, sweetheart.
You don't know yours, Crystal.
Now, back to the person on YouTube. There's a few of them on here bullying me. What I want you girls to do is starve them out. Because if you don't starve them out, and you keep watching they funky ass videos, we're not gonna have fun no more. We are not gonna have fun no more.
So what she's saying is, let's see, Hydratic. Geisha, did you respond to me? Who else was that person yesterday with that bullshit? Crystal's wrongly convicted. She pled guilty. That person. And all y'all other people that come over to my channel, I mean, I don't mind, but Crystal's telling y'all to stop. Starve me out.
It's gonna be like we being held hostage. The way you fix this is starve them out. Don't watch their videos. And realize that
Hell
unless you
no.
starve them out, the fun YouTubers like me with a reckless mouth, oh, we can't say nothing. Thank you, Geisha Peach. Don't subscribe to them. Ignore them. Because they are here to make us miserable. They are here to drive away the content creators like Geisha Peach, Crystal Swirlz, and they don't want you here.
I don't even make, I mean, I only made the few poster videos I did, one or two, because they said something about me. I mean, if we're talking about starving me out, they're not even on my plate. So, they're not on my, no. What are you talking about? Them, if they stay away, I'm still gonna make these videos as long as you keep talking shit. You need to be the one to starve me out. Stop talking shit. I ain't saying get off YouTube unless you're gonna continue to talk shit, but stop talking shit, and then I won't have nothing to say.
They don't want you here, sweetheart. They are here to tear down other black women and get their check from the government.
Right, Moonstone.
The government. I didn't say the government.
Guilty.
I said the government. I'm talking ghetto. The government.
I didn't say government. I said government. It's too late. You already said it. Dum.
They here to get their check from the government. Okay.
Yeah. She needs to worry about that. Worry
Geisha
about
Peach, come on.
that wheelchair coming
Geisha
next year.
Peach, come on. They said that. Geisha Peach said, they said I lived in a motel and I'm broke. I told you. They are here to make us look bad. Now, Geisha Peach, don't do that. She said, yeah, I have my own home in another country, and they are jealous, yeah? They male-minded. They're male-minded, and they're jealous. And just because it's a black woman, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's a transgender. I said what I said. Ooh. I wouldn't be surprised if they...
Ari the Princess seems retarded as well. I think Crystal exploits her followers who are slow. Yeah, she does. She'll be on here talking about how cute and pretty that's her baby girl, and they got slim waists and their titties popping, blah, blah, blah. And then they get a man, stay away from him. He's too old. He's this. He's that. Brad don't like black women. Da, 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 da. But then, Sasha Marie, where is she? She ain't married, living it up with a man, because Crystal ruined that. But that man had found him an African woman. And now they're married. And just because she's in Africa, no, she's got a degree. I forgot what it's in.
If the government hired a transgender. I didn't say gender. A
You say what happened to Sasha after that? Her and that you after her and the Maestro situation, she hung around for a few more live streams and then she was gone. Crystal then fucked her shit up.
transgender to harass me. I wouldn't be surprised if AC, air conditioner, AC, you know who AC stands for.
And I'm living in it too. Nice and cool.
I wouldn't be surprised if that motherfucker is a transgender.
Now y'all talking about you just sue her for defamation, Crystal. I'll get her for defamation on that, but you can call me all the fucking names you want to. I wasn't the one in the jail cell, felon.
Because the whole aura of this creature. Yep, she probably
Yes.
getting cut a check
Yeah, Moonstone.
to pay for her surgeries. I said what I said. AC, air conditioner, because she's cold as hell. All right? You know who air conditioner is? Her initials are
Jacksonville
AC.
jail
You know who
hog.
that is. I wouldn't be surprised if air conditioner is getting cut a check to pay for her transgender surgeries.
You know what, Crystal? You can laugh it up, girl. Go ahead and laugh it up, because you know what? No, I ain't gonna say it. I'm just gonna do it. I ain't gonna say it. I'm just gonna do it.
I said what I said. I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of them are trans and they coming over here harassing us and the government said, you know what? I could pay for your surgeries. I could cut you a check. If you harass this particular YouTuber that is a witch, that is waking up the world and letting them know the real agenda. We need her out of here.
Why would the government waste their money paying me to try and shut you down when they can just easily do it themselves? Why would they waste money paying me when they can just do it themselves?
I need you to harass her. I wouldn't be surprised if these motherfuckers are getting cut a check by the government so they can get their surgeries. Because something ain't right. They doing too much. I think it's a transgender. I really do. I think that one, I wouldn't be surprised, girl. I wouldn't be surprised.
Since she lives in Japan, I'm pretty sure she'd be willing to show us
the hatred,
how the weather is over
I'm
there.
over here
in
minding my
Peak.
business.
Yeah.
I don't bother nobody. I don't tear down other black women. My thing is this.
You don't tear down other black women. Did y'all check my live yesterday? I mean, not a live, but my last video yesterday. She don't tear down other black women, but y'all slaves, and she in the big house. Did y'all see my video from yesterday? Oh, she tried to say that I tear down black women. Well, show your proof, bitch. I showed mine about you.
It smells of hatred of the divine.
Hey, Klingon, yes. Please do. Please do.
Because I'm over here talking about witchcraft and the divine mother feminine and what these XY creatures are and what they did to our planet. And they call it cops on me. Girl, they doing too much. To be honest with you, sweetheart.
We didn't call for
I think
allergies.
that's what these creatures are. I think that one is a transgender. I said what I said. be that you want to start lies about me. Well,
What
yeah,
lie?
you're a transgender.
What lie?
Wow, Geisha Peach, you got that? She said, I have the live where a woman exposed Mocha the blueprint being poor and on welfare. Wow. Yep, that's what they are. They take these black women that they know hate other black women and they cut them a check. And they say, go after this one. Call child services on that one. Do this, do that. And they do it. And they get.
We can't just, oh, she talks about black women. Call child services. There's going to be a child. You know this, Chris. So you done been through the system. And it ain't taught you nothing. But that's okay. You keep on talking, saying my name in weird ways and referencing me. I will dig deep. Okay? But yes, parole officer. Oh yeah, that's next on the list. And I'm gonna find your little traitors over there in their comments too.
They check. So that's what we dealing with right now, y'all.
You talking about trolls and
And you be a
atheists?
damn fool to
You
go
got
over there
it
and
right
watch these
there.
funky ass videos. Because all they do
In your
is
live
record
chat.
my video and talk shit about me and spread lies. That's all they do.
Thank
And,
you,
and
Moon.
if what you
Thank you, Moonstone. And Crystal knows I'm not either. She knows I'm not either. I used to, in case some of y'all don't know, I used to be a mod. I found her channel right before she introduced us to Dan. She and I would talk all the time on the phone. And for those of y'all, you talk bad about Chris. Who is that? Yeah, Swirl Clown. You always talk bad about Crystal. You should be helping her. I help. I try to help. We all know she don't listen. I told her to take that treadmill, put on the slow speed, put your phone up, and go live and talk to your girls while you're walking on the treadmill. It'll be just like you walking with your girlfriends around the neighborhood and y'all gossiping. Before you know it, you didn't walk maybe a mile or two and didn't even realize it. I told her to have a wig giveaway. Buy two, put one on to showcase it, and then give the other one away for whatever. I tried to help her when, but she ain't worth helping. At least I'm not gonna waste my breath on it anymore. But I'm not gonna let you sit here and lie and ruin lives. I'm gonna call you out on that shit. So I can't actually help you, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and wake them up to your bullshit. Some have woken up, and there's some that haven't. But whatever. But you keep talking shit. You keep putting your shit on my plate. I'm gonna tear at it.
saying is true, Geisha Peach, and one of the people that you telling me about, one of the trolls,
Strawberry
is
Bang
poor
Tan.
and on welfare.
Where's
I
she
wouldn't be
at?
surprised if they thirsty for that little check. Yep, they will tear you
Hey
down.
Joe.
And I think that's what the government is doing. They taking the poor women.
Oh Joe, yeah, you mentioned that. I wanted to ask you how do you know that she's got to do that tomorrow? I mean, is it on that site with all her other information? Because I mean, if you can tell me if you can show me where it's at, then I mean I would definitely put a post up, let her know she needs to get off live and get her beauty rest because she got another meeting. She needs to be at full capacity if she can. Right, right. Thank you, Momo.
The poor black women that are unintelligent, stupid, and ignorant, that are not spiritual, and they're using them to tear down the ones like us that are divested not only from XY creatures, but from niggas in their family. Okay, the divestment. I'm a savage. Okay, I don't give a fuck if it's a cousin, a brother. I don't want to be bothered. Even my own family members.
They don't really bother with you.
I said what I said. Are you not gonna suck my life force, my life energy? No. And You know, if you, if,
Yeah, Joe, I saw that you put it that it was, the day of the court, but what I mean is where you found it. I want to put that up. I don't want to know, oh, someone said so that I want to see like a form, You know what I'm saying? I want to see where you saw the information.
if you, what a lot of them do is in this patriarchy, a lot of uh, Tyrones bother the women in their family because the women that they're supposed.
Or are you saying that I already posted it and you saw it from there? Maybe I didn't see the date on some of that stuff. Because the last thing I put up, it showed some of her court date, and the last three rows on that, it said mental health court, mental health court, mental health court. Is that where you got the days from? Because I think the days are chopped off on the post. Is that where you got it from? Because if it is, let me know.
To be dating no longer want to fuck with them. So the next ones that they have in line to take care of them and to live off of
Okay,
are their
Joe,
sisters,
thanks.
their
All right.
mothers, their daughters, their goddamn cousins. Yeah, they're bothering us now because they can't make it out there, and the rents are ridiculous. It's really hard out there. I'm so grateful for my house. I really am because you know, girl, it's bad out there. It is bad out there, sweetheart.
Oh, so her little meetings that she got to go to that she called in is the mental health court. I got it now. Okay. Okay, thanks, Joe.
So my point is this: if you're gonna divest, sweetheart, don't just divest with the dating. This includes family members. And some of you may say, "Oh, Crystal, you being too harsh." Am I? Because that's when you know you a monster. You are a savage. If you got a male family member that's trying to live with you or trying to you know live off your shit and you say no, that's when you know you've arrived. That's when you can honestly say, I am a fucking monster. Because I don't give a fuck if you are blood. All right? Yeah. We talking about brothers, cousins, stuff like that. But, am I referring to my child? No. That had to do with child services. If child services didn't get involved, my child would still be here. So I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about other family members.
If child services didn't get involved, my child would still be here. Suffering, not knowing that he was allergic to wheat, dairy, eggs, and gluten, still suffering day after day after day. If CPS didn't get involved, your child would still be there. Y'all heard that, right? So her son would still be there, suffering, if it wasn't for those who had called CPS. I raise my glass to y'all.
That see you got a house and they can't make it out there and they want to live with you. I
That too,
don't want no
Momo.
male creature living with me, sweetheart.
That too.
I don't give a fuck. You a grown ass man. You'll figure it out.
Her
All
son,
right. I don't want no man
her
in here.
sister helped her
I'm
son
by
divest
myself.
from her.
I don't want to be bothered.
And you know what, Moonstone? Apparently, her family's divested from her too because they didn't help her get out early with that 15K. They let her ass sit in there.
They could post my mugshot all they want. I don't give a fuck.
It's too late,
When I
sweetie.
was locked up, I was looking diked out. I took this wig off my head. I looked at diked out. I had my little afro hair. I didn't give a fuck because I don't got.
Girls. I took my wig off. I had my afro hair. You don't give a F? Why you lying to your subscribers about your mugshot? Why are you trying to play hard? You didn't give a F. You took your wig off. Why are you lying? I mean, it's obvious who, what a Geisha Peach told you that me and Mr. Lee put your mugshot up, which means she saw it. But she's not gonna call out you lying right now, though, is she? She won't do that. She's gonna let you be hard. You took your wig off. You didn't give a fuck. I don't understand people who lie when the truth is out there. The truth is out there, especially before they even lie.
No good hair. I don't got no long hair. All right, I got short, nappy ass shit. I got Nigerian hair, and I mean mugged. They can post my mugshot all they want to. I don't give a fuck. I'm in my own house, and they living in somebody's basement, hoping that the person don't charge them rent. So I'm winning. They can drag me all they want, sweetheart. Because you know what they dragging? They mad that y'all are not running over there. They mad that y'all not running over there supporting them and giving them cash apps. All right? They're mad at that. And, you know, if it wasn't for them, and a lot of you girls are scared to start your own channel. Maybe Nikki would have a bomb-ass channel. But I think girls like Nikki and maybe even Ari Princess are scared to start their own channel because of these dumb bitches harassing us. You see what they're doing to me, and you're like, oh no, I don't want to start a YouTube channel. You know, because they even harass my subscribers. They said that Geisha Peach lives in a fucking hotel, and she's poor. Okay, which is a fucking lie. Geisha Peach lived in Japan. Geisha Peach left the goddamn United States. All right, and divested, and learning about other people's culture, traveling the world. They mad at Geisha Peach. How the fuck you gonna say Geisha Peach live in a goddamn motel and she's poor? Geisha Peach sent me one time Geisha Peach sent me back-to-back donations. $75, $25, $100. I was like, God damn. And she did that shit in one day, y'all. I was like, oh my fucking God. So this is not a woman that's poor. I don't know what her secret is or what kind of job she got, but she doing a damn thing. She the type of chick, she'll invest in crypto or Bitcoin, whatever the fuck that shit is. Okay, that's the type of chick Geisha Peach is. All right? She does investments. All right? These are the type of black women that watch.
Nobody cares about your 5 subs in the chat. I wonder if Florida knows about those cash hazards. I don't know, but I hope she better Jacksonville jail hog, yeah. But I hope she knows she got to pay taxes on them. Because I know somebody sent her 500, and at 600, you got to file taxes on them. So I hope they're telling you about that, because there are going to be some more taxes that you're going to owe.
It's my channel. Now, my thing is this. You might look at me and say, Crystal, you online begging for donation. That may be true. I'm not begging, I'm asking. There's a difference.
No, you're begging.
Because even if you don't give me $1, my taxes on my house are going to be paid. All right? Because it's not a lot of money. My taxes on my house are cheap. Because I bought the house for cheap. I'm going to still have food in my refrigerator. I'm going to still have my lights on. I might be broke, but I'm not going nowhere anyway. Because I don't drive really good. I'm scared of the highways. And I stay in my house.
You don't drive because you don't have your car. And it's pathetic that you're 49 and you're still not driving. And no, don't. Well, she lived in New York with the subway and all that. If a 16-year-old can learn how to drive, get his permit, get his driver's license, and a year later he's driving. You go through the same thing. You learn how to drive, get your permit, get your license. A year later you're still not driving, and that 16-year-old is. You are the problem. New York is not. You learn just like that 16-year-old and anybody else who learns to drive for the first time.
I'm, I watch scary movies. I play with my cats. I take my little walk to keep myself, active. And that's my lifestyle. I'm not really, doing anything that's crazy. I've lived my life. At this point, with this disability that I have and the pain that I live in on a daily basis, I'm just happy to walk every day. Okay. I'm happy that I'm not in a wheelchair yet. Okay. So I set myself up for old age, which is smart. I've always been a smart person. I jumped on this house.
That couldn't stay
I
out of
bought
jail.
my house, paid it off in one day, and I've been here ever since. And I've made peace with the fact that this is what it's going to be from this point on. But I have a roof over my head. I'm not outside. I'm not homeless. You know what I'm saying? Because I get less than $1,000 a month from my tenant. Sweetheart. Myself, I put a little bit of money to the side for my taxes because I know at the end of the year taxes are gonna come. I budget myself. I live on a strict budget, and without your donations, I'm living off my little, I'm living off of under $1,000.
So smart, but you can't tell the difference between trans women and biological women. Right. Right. But she can go ahead and put her taxes aside for this year. But what about the back taxes?
But it's okay because I'm doing better than a lot of motherfuckers. I don't have to pay rent. I pay my $98 utility bill. I pay $30 for them to cut my lawn, and that's it. My little $25, not 25 no more. They raised it. It's $40 cell phone bill, and that's all the bills I have. And I'm good with that.
$30 to cut your lawn. Where did you get that low price? Because I mentioned something like that when you talked about your lawn getting cut again. And I said, why don't you just cut it yourself and just pay $5 or $10 for the gas you use, or get a neighborhood kid to cut it for, what I say, $10, $15, something like that. And now you're saying you're going to get it cut for $30. You were going to pay a lot more before I said what I said.
I am good with that, sweetheart. I'm very happy and proud of myself. Because look what happened. I got health issues now. But I got a roof over my head.
You're happy with health issues?
I'm grateful for my basic things. And, in this economy, you winning. If you could feed yourself, live with a disability that's painful, and you got a roof over your head, and you don't have to be stressed out every month worrying about some goddamn rent. Okay? So I'm winning right there, because everybody else is worried about rent. I don't have those problems. And you're right, Geisha Peach, they are jealous. They are jealous.
Of what?
Right now, everything's so expensive, we're grateful just to have our basics right now. Back in 2019, 2018, we wanted to be ballers and do this and have a lot of money, and everything's so expensive now, you winning if you don't have to pay rent and you live in a house.
Yes.
You're winning. So what, you broke? Big deal. A lot of people that make a lot of money, they're broke too, because they got to pay like goddamn rent. Okay, they got to pay this, they got to pay that, they got to pay insurance, and they end up in the same situation as me. At the end of the day, we're both broke. The difference is I'm a homeowner, and they're renting. Their money goes to rent. I don't have that problem. So it balances out. It's the same shit.
No.
Because right now, the powers that be, they're making it so fucking expensive, people are just happy to pay their bills right now. They are.
That's the question, Moonstone. That is the question. I mean, if she's living so great, why didn't one of them move in with her? Why didn't one of them buy her car? Why didn't they get her out of jail?
Are happy to pay their bills, sweetheart. So they can say what they want to say. All my subscribers said, Crystal, you're right. You broke, but you in your own house. You pay the taxes on your house. You budget yourself, and after you pay your little bit of bills and and your food and your little transportation, you broke. That's fine. I'm okay with that. It could be much worse, sweetheart. It's survival out in this motherfucker. I don't know if you realize that by now, but yeah, it kind of is survival at this point. And I made a smart decision that's gonna, if I live to be 80 years old and they carry me out this motherfucker, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because, girl, they making it so expensive you can't buy a house now. We didn't see this shit coming. I bought this shit for $49,000. I did not know it would be this. Now my house is worth 3 times what it was. It's worth 3 times what I bought it for. So who's winning?
Oh, I probably say once they go inside and the pee bucket and all the different color walls and the cobwebs and all the Ken dolls laying around and all the wax and the beads that you bought and all the dirty ass wigs, I would say that the cost probably will go down. And boy, ooh, I hope you didn't knock over that pee bucket. I mean, because we know you ain't cleaned that shit up and it'll seep into the wood or what kind of floor you got. Just, and then on top, and before all that, you had the roaches. So the value's gone down over the years. Hey, Angel, do you know that a person can still live in foreclosure home until the house is sold? I don't think she know.
I'm gonna save my ass in this fucking house, mind my business. I'm not bothering nobody. Let them make all of YouTube. I'm not breaking no laws. They're the ones bullying me and harassing me online. I'm here to touch bases with you guys and to let you know what the Divine Mother is telling me. And
Oh, most
unevolved,
definitely,
mutated
Moonstone.
females is what popped up.
Most definitely.
That's what we're dealing with. And that's why we living under their system. They're making us miserable. And yeah. And you need to understand that.
$300,000. I don't know if y'all can see, but can y'all see my screen? What is all? Why did you get your ceiling, your window sill? I mean, that's a nasty ass job, all dirt and shit, and $300,000. I mean, look at your ceiling, child. Come on.
A lot of people don't want to see black women be homeowners. Okay. They don't. They mad at it because at first it wasn't a big deal. All right. But everything's so expensive now. Everybody that, when I go into the comment sections of other videos, they're saying, I want to get a house that's all paid off. I don't want to deal with no mortgage companies. I just want to get a house and pay it off and live in that motherfucker. And I'll be happy. If I'm broke and I'm living in my house, I'll be happy. Because think about it. You broke, you living in your house. Your bills are low. Are you really mad? No. You ain't got nobody bothering you. You got your 2 cats. It's the ultimate way of not being bothered. And at this point in time, a lot of people, that's their number one thing. They just want peace. They just want peace. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want no, because a lot of people got to get roommates now. They got to get roommates. I got tenants. There's a difference. And my tenants, hold on. My tenants got their side of the house. I got my side of the house. I never see them. A roommate is somebody that lives with you. They got a room, you got a room. You bump into them in the hallway, go into the bathroom. That is not the situation here. I never see my tenants. The-
She said she's got more than one. She said tenants. She said that like 3 times. I wanted to make sure. So she's got more than one. 2 girls, 2 guys, a girl and a guy, a couple. Like a relationship. Who lives with her?
Only time I see my tenants is when they cash at me. They cash at me to rent, and I might bump into them in the driveway, you know.
Oh, whoa. Oh, my. They cash app her the rent. Ooh, boy. Y'all know what I said earlier about that cash app. I ain't gonna say it again. Woo, boy. Mm, mm, mm. I'm be quiet.
When they get into their car, but other than that, they never see me. And my tenant told me I like it here. She told me that.
I bet they are
She says
too.
she said you mind your business, I mind my business. I like it like that. And I said, you know what? I like it like that too. And that's why we get along. That's why we get along. So it's the perfect setup. And I want black women to do what I'm doing.
She's an idiot for saying that. That definitely will be sent to the proper authorities. What part are you talking about when she about the they cash app her? Is that the part you're talking about? Boy, she just telling on herself so much. Ooh, boy. Mm-mm-mm. And they're living. I mean, they're according to her, she's not charging very much. They're living pretty cheap, and that room, I don't know if it was a room she didn't use or add on, or the room was added on. I think before she moved into it. If it is a cleaner place than the rest of her house, and they have their own entranceway, and they don't have to deal with her at all, and they're living their dirt cheap. Kudos to them. Kudos to them if they don't have to see her or be in any other part of the house. She means her multiple personality paying her rent. She was better off asking for it in cash. Paper money can't be tracked. Right. Mm. Mm. I wonder how much they're paying because I would like to multiply that by 12. That's well over the $600 threshold before you start having to pay taxes on it.
Get a house, part of your house, you rent it out, it's closed off, it got a separate entrance, and then you got the rest of the house to yourself. That would be the perfect setup for many black women if you want to live a life that is drama free. And you don't want to do the roommate thing. Save up your money, get a house, and do what I'm doing. But now they're making it so expensive, you can't even get it. You can't even save. Yo, this shit is being done on purpose, yo. I'm so glad I bought my house when I did. They doing this shit on purpose. They making it so you can't buy a house. That's how expensive they making it. They making it so the food is so expensive, the gas, the goddamn everyday living is so expensive you can't even begin to save. You ain't got no money left over.
Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Now Florida has to get their cut. I don't know anything about being a landlord. Yeah. I'll just leave it alone because I don't yeah. We gonna leave that alone because I want to see what happens in the next year or so when yeah.
You ain't got no money left over. How you gonna save to get a house? And now they making houses expensive. Ain't no more $49,000 houses, sweetheart.
I'll just
Them
Google
days
it.
is over.
I'll just Google it, yo.
You ain't gonna get no $49,000 house, and over a period of 5 years, it becomes three times what you bought it for. Those days is over. I got in at the right time, and that's why I feel so bad for some girls because the girls that want to get a house, they can't get one now. It's too expensive. You too busy trying to put food on the table to think about saving up for a fucking house. So what's your next option? Oh, you got to deal with a mortgage, and that's slavery to me. A 30-year mortgage sounds like slavery. By the time you pay that motherfucker off, you're gonna be dead, and you're gonna leave it to your niece or your sister or your daughter or whoever. You're not gonna get a chance to enjoy it. The only way you really enjoy a house is if it's paid off. I'm being honest, because mortgages are a pain in the ass. They a pain in the ass. All right. So I don't know what to tell you. I know they mad at me
So we're
because
back
I
taxes.
beat the game, sweetheart. I got in at the right time. I'm sitting in my house broke, and I'm happy. If you're gonna be broke, make sure you sitting
So
up in
are
a house that's paid
felony
off.
records.
And that's why that dumb bitch made up lies talking about Crystal's homeless. Crystal got back taxes every year. Let me make myself perfectly clear.
Yeah.
Every fucking year I pay my taxes on my house.
No,
I've
you
never
don't.
missed a year, sweetheart. So
Bull.
let's dispel that rumor right now.
Bull.
Every time I get my rent money, I'm a very responsible person. Every time I get my rent money from my tenant, I shave off $100 and I put it to the side. I got 11 months to come up with $700. It's very easy to pay my taxes. If I shave off $70 a month and put it to the side, by the time tax time comes at the end of the year, I can pay my taxes.
Well, guess who's watching my live stream? Guess who's watching my videos and my community posts? Y'all supposed to be starving me out though, Crystal. But that's what you do. You tell your girls to do one thing, you do the opposite. Be divested, but then you sleep with Tyrone because he's the one. Be divested, but there's Noah and G and Top Chef Todd. Don't take flowers. You ask Top Chef Todd for flowers.
So I'm letting you know everything that you're hearing online, don't believe it. Don't believe it, sweetheart. You don't think I see what's going on out there. These people are homeless.
If she was so
These people don't have a
responsible,
place
she
to
wouldn't
live.
have to let
You think I'm gonna
herself
be
get
dumb enough
that
not to pay
big.
my
Right,
taxes and they're
right.
dirt cheap? Be real. Be fucking real. I ain't got no drug problem. I ain't got no alcohol problem. My problem was the food.
And
I had an
mental.
addiction to food.
And
And
mental.
I conquered it by going to prison. By going to jail for 74 days, I broke my food addiction. So I'm good now. I lost a little bit of weight. I lost 25 pounds in there. I'm still in my 300s, but I'm not in my upper 300s. I'm more in the lower 300s now. And I'm trying to work my way into the 200s. But the point I'm trying to make to you is this. I am happy that I have you guys as my
Exactly,
support
Joe.
system, as my friends, and I'm happy that you woke the fuck up and realized the game that's going on. There's a reason why these
Thanks for the views and the likes.
male creatures are desperate to keep you dating them, to keep you engaged with them. Even if they don't date you, all right? If they can engage with you and get you to pay attention to them and get your phone number and waste your fucking time, you don't know what they doing on that other end. Remember the energy vampires. They could be doing a spell on you while you're talking on the phone with them. I don't trust these motherfuckers. They're energy vampires. So my thing is this. I'm not. Women are at the point where we're not engaging with them. We're starving them out.
Till next year.
We don't need them, they need us. We're completely made. XX is a complete equation. XY is a mutation. So we don't need them, they need us. But I'm not gonna keep y'all.
Right,
Let this
Moonstone.
stupid whore make her little video about me. Typing away like a keyboard warrior in somebody's basement. And she's mad at me because she gotta work. She gotta go to work and I get to stay home. I think that's what this whole thing is about.
Look here, though, Crystal. You went to work because you had to, and you would still be there if you weren't leaning on the counter. You yourself, you are 11 points or credits short from getting, the disability. That's why you went to work. But it was going to take you 3 years of work to get them credits. But you go ahead and you keep talking about me. You rest over there in your bed, and like I said, one day you're not going to be able to get up either from that bed or that wheelchair. So you might want to go ahead and position that pee bucket underneath the chair. And then let me know how you living.
And she admitted in her video that she was at work while I went live one day.
Damn sure right. And you know what? I got 2 jobs. And both of them I can set my schedule and still be here to listen to your shit. But you want to talk about, I need cash apps. If y'all don't give me cash app, I have to work. And if I have to work, then I can't do live streams. Trying to lay on guilty bullshit to make them feel bad and give you money. You can do both. I do it. You can go, you can't physically work, but if you wanted to, you could, but you lay that guilt trip on. Yes, I was at work. I'm not now today. I'm taking the day off, and then here you go. Lucky us.
So you're admitting that you worked, that you got to get a job. Thank you. I know you did Feisty Black Magic.
Like most people.
Thank you.
Like most people. And thanks again. Because you're over here listening to me. But you're telling your girl, starve her out. I'm not even, my focus ain't even on them. Unless they come over and want to say some shit under my comment section. But other than that, I'm not dealing with them. Y'all are 2 peas in a pod.
So much for the video you did. And Geisha Peach, you did one too, sweetheart. Thank you. So let's go back to Queen of Kings.
And she admitted that she had to go to work. I'm not hiding that I'm working. I'm not hiding that I'm working. And you got women in your chat who work too. One's a truck driver, one's a sex worker, and I don't know anybody else. Hell, Sasha's going to school and she's working. So you got women who have to work too on your side. So what is the point of the fact that I gotta work? They're working too. You need to be, but you can't.
She's not crazy. She is a battery, sweetheart. And she's surrounded by male creatures.
Hold up. Also, since Geisha Peach had a channel removed by YouTube, she's violating the circumvention policy by posting videos, lives, and shorts. She had her channel removed. I'm confused by your comment, Klingon. You talking about by making a new channel? Yeah, she shouldn't be risking her probation for YouTube, but she can't help herself. She cannot stay off. The only way she's gonna be off of YouTube if she loses electricity, if she can't her internet, whatever, or she's 6 feet under. Other than that, she will stay on YouTube, or she goes back to the big, she goes to the big house, prison. Other than that, she will forever be here. Oh boy, but she wants to blame these imaginary agents putting her there.
That are sucking her life force, cutting off her hair and acting crazy. It's because, and I think while she does all that meditation, she's trying to find her peace. I'm not the type of woman to jump up there and do a video putting down Queen of Kings. What I am doing is I'm saying, oh my God, girl, you are being sucked dry by your husband and your 4 sons. Now, I don't know who it was. Was it Nikki or Geisha Peach? It was somebody that said she needs to give her 2 sons to the father. The 2 black boys, give them to the father, and that's what somebody said. So she could get a break, because 4 kids is a lot. But I don't know how I feel about that. She's trying to keep her family together.
Right, exactly.
And if she's
Reacting
making that type
is
of
not
money
bullying.
on YouTube, there's no reason why she should give her kids away.
Yes. Entire sector of people who react to videos.
She should get a nanny. Yep. That's what I think she should do. She should get a nanny to help her out. Because, girl, I'll be looking at her channel like, girl, how do you do it? Like, imagine all of those XY creatures sucking on you constantly. Cooking, cleaning, gotta have sex with your husband, gotta do this, gotta do that.
What are you talking about? Gotta cook, gotta clean, you gotta have sex with your husband. She was just live talking about how if she was in Rose's position and got a Brad, she would be the low level Rose and Brett. That live she took down, she said if she was Rose and got a Brad, that she would be a low level Rose and Brett. You had 300K. Why didn't you get somebody to care for Angelo since you didn't want to do it?
She gonna lose it. I'm sorry. She gonna lose, because somebody constantly sucking life out of you.
Yes, you
and
did.
Rose,
you
you're a
roasted
beautiful
her
girl,
from gaining weight. You did it to Knock and Dom too. Always making fun of people who are jealous because you could never. Yeah, and she talked about how dark Naka was getting, how big she was, and how they're not gonna get their bodies back, and they're gonna be stressing over if they can get it back, and how their husband's gonna want sex right after the baby comes out. They're gonna have to give it to him to keep him happy. Oh my goodness. She's talking about the women in her chat with the colorist shit, then talking about other people. I'm just talking about her, but I'm the one talking about black women, and she's not. Make it make sense.
Oh, the script. You did what you thought was the right thing. But I think what she's realizing, because I know Rose listens to me, she listens to other YouTubers, and now that she knows the truth about
here she go, thinking that Rose person was in her chat the other day. No, she wasn't. Everybody was telling you that wasn't her, but you still want to think Rose is in your chat. Just like that one time Crystal Kieran came over and you just wet your pants. Let me go back for a second. A couple years ago, Crystal made a Facebook group, Swirl Nation or something, where Swirlz, when it was still a good thing, could go there and meet each other. And I was a mod then. And I went into the Facebook chat. Well, no, I'm sorry. Back up. A certain YouTuber who she was arguing with made a video that they had sent a mole over there in that Facebook group to gather information on everybody. I called Crystal. At first, I took myself out of there, and then I called Crystal and I told her what was up. Shut it down. Tell everybody to get out. Crystal took herself out, but she left it up. Why? Because Crystal and Karazin was in the group. Oh, I can't take it down. Crystal, she's over there. I said, Crystal, she can get doxxed just like the rest of us. Tell everybody to get out or shut it down. She never did. She left it up there. Saved herself and left it up there. I don't know what happened after that, but she left it up there. Somebody else took it over. Whether that person used the info they gathered, whatever, I don't know. But she left those women hanging out there. And you gonna tell me that I don't like black women, that I talk about with black women? You let them sit there and get doxxed. If it happened, I don't know. But like I said, after I got out of there, I washed my hands of it.
They are. It's like she's crying out for help. Like, I made my bed, now I gotta lay in it. Like, girl.
Yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess.
Oh my God. And like Priscilla said, they are what? They're not producers, they're consumers. So on that note, shout out to Priscilla for that talking point. But when Queen of Kings said, let's not pretend that I didn't fund our lavish lifestyle. Let's not pretend I didn't buy the Range Rover in the house. So she's a producer. She is. It's not a shock to me that she did all of that.
Of course it's not, because you were producing for Milkman. He living up in your house. You talking about, nah, that was my house. That was my money. And you thought that was a flex because you were using, he was using you for your money. But because it's got that "my" in front of it, you thought you were boss bitch. Dumb.
I'm not shocked. Cause that's what women do. We're bosses, we're leaders, we're queen bees.
There you go.
All a male creature can do is lead you to hell, sweetheart. So, and they're not as smart as us. So Rose had to take the bull by the horns, and she had to say, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. That's how we're gonna get our money. She was a leader. She was a cultivator, okay? She was an innovator.
And Milkman told you to lower the level of the protection order. And when your dumb ass did, he was able to come over there and do what he do.
He just followed along with his big goofy ass. He followed along. Rose is the one that made everything happen.
Oh, now
okay?
now he's goofy. You were just saying she should stay with him.
Expects Brett and these
Not
other
too
male
long ago.
creatures to lead anything. How can they lead when they're not as smart as us?
Oh, what? She should stay with Brett. I mean, he didn't physically abuse her. She should stay with him. She should stay with him. You just said that. You said that. Ooh, you just damn. The switch up.
Everything they got is because of Rose. Rose led them into a better financial situation. Now, Nikki said, she said before she kept trying for a girl, but kept having boys. I will cry. Yup. I don't know what that's about, girl.
Didn't he have a job?
Their kind.
6-figure security guard or something?
These energy vampires, their kind wants to be here. And her womb, they say once you get that blueprint on your womb for a boy, you're going to have another one. You're going to have another one. There's one family on here on YouTube where the lady got like 2 girls and 6 boys. Who knows that family? It's a YouTube content creator, and it's a family. It's a white couple. It's a Becky and a Brad, and they got 8 kids, 2 girls and 6 boys. So that's telling you right then and there.
Thank you, Janine. Long time no see.
These energy vampires.
Yeah, Juanita. Besides Crystal, other people were saying that he was like a security guard. I don't know when he got that job, but then he supposedly quit the job when they moved to Hawaii. I really don't know. I didn't watch him like that. I didn't watch him like that. Trayvon, you need to leave black men alone since you claim you hate them so much. Yeah, I was just about to read her comment talking about they hate us. They need to leave us alone. Y'all leave them alone. Y'all supposed to be divested. Why are they even on your brain?
Once you got that blueprint on your womb, it stays. And it's like, okay, because now we starting to see girls have all these boys, and they lucky if they get a girl. And no, okay, Nikki. Nikki said, I think the other dad should take his sons for a while. It seems like he never sees them. And Daquan should be with his daddy anyway. Listen. He wants her to be burdened down with his responsibility. He don't give a fuck, okay? He wants to see Rose overworked, stressed out, cutting off her hair. He's having a party looking at that. Do you really think he gonna take them 2 little nappy-headed boys and give her a break? I don't think so. See, Nikki, what you need to understand, and I don't think you fully
I remember there was something about, there was a trip, I'm talking about Rose and Brett. There was a trip they wanted to take, I guess it was out of the country, maybe, and her sons, by her ex, wouldn't allow it. Other than that, I don't know what happened with that story.
understand. These male creatures do not. They get a kick out of seeing you down and out. And he got he's bitter that she got a white man, because that's making him look bad. All right. So he's bitter that she even got her a white man to pay to marry her. So to make himself feel better, he's like, okay, bitch, you got your white man. Let him take care of it. Let him take care of my responsibility. That's why he acting like that. You remember he gave her a hard time. Rose wanted to leave the country with her sons and travel, and this nigga would not sign the papers so she could leave the country with her sons, with his sons. So he was giving her a hard time. That means he's saying, bitch, I don't want you to go nowhere. I don't want you to travel. I don't want you to see the world. I'm not gonna sign shit. And Rose was crying about that shit. That she was crying.
No, she don't know anything. I mean, she read the same thing I read. Like, but I don't follow them like that. Someone could have just put that in there, just like somebody put that she was homeless. I didn't say she was homeless. I read in somebody else's comment that she was homeless.
On the air, y'all.
Crystal.
So can we please stop acting like these male creatures want us to be happy? Can we please stop acting like
yes,
they
Janine.
want us to get a break?
Yes, Janine.
If they'll take their kids. Look at Cardi B. Cardi B is
they pregnant. Are 2 peas
they
in
do
the
this
pod.
on purpose. She's in the middle of a divorce. And this nigga pops another one in her. Can we stop, sweetheart? Now you already know what happened with Offset. Ding dong. Cardi B answers the door. Damn, it's been like 3 weeks. What the fuck? Like, you don't come see your sons. You don't come see your fucking sons. Like, you leave me here with your fucking sons. And I don't have a break. What the fuck? I gotta go on tour. I got shit to do, and you ain't even helping me. What the fuck, yo? He grabs her face, starts tongue kissing her. Get off of me, Offset. Stop. Come on, I know you want some. Where the kids at? They
Wait, she shouldn't have slept with him. Right. I mean, did the divorce come up first or the baby? Because if she decided I'm gonna get divorced, then she shouldn't have laid down to have the baby. Which one came first? And I mean, Cardi, she rich. She can take care of them. I mean, she really needs to stop comparing us to celebrities.
they at my papi's house. They at the grandfather's house. Stop. Get off of me. Come on, baby. Damn, your cooch. Ooh,
Oh
I knew
boy.
you was wet. Come
Here
here,
we
come
go
here.
with the voices.
Next thing you know, they start having sex. And she she got pregnant again, and she looked like she is out of her fucking mind, yo. Do you see the look on her face? And he said, bitch, you gonna divorce me? Because you could kind of get away with 2 kids.
Yeah, she jealous.
All right. But 3 kids, that's already made family. So what, you got a few $1,000,000. You got 3 children? I'm gonna make it so you can't get no white man. I'm gonna make it so no white man gonna fuck with your ass. I'm gonna pop a 3rd one in you.
Does Cardi want a white man? Does Cardi want a white man? And he whispers sweet nothing. She's like, ooh, yeah, come on, baby. And she gets pregnant. Okay. Ghost man whispers to you, come on, baby. Okay. Y'all do the do. And you get ghosted. And he comes back 6 months later with some food.
I'm gonna pop a 3rd one in you while we are in the middle of a fucking divorce. He did that shit on purpose, y'all.
Yeah, Klingon.
That
She
girl
loves her kids
was
at
about
least.
to move on with her fucking life. She got her boy, she got her girl. Right? That nigga.
Some say she did show a little favoritism between, she was talking about one of them, with better hair than the other one. So, I mean, don't do that to your kids. But I did read that she was kind of, showing favoritism. Ugh, that's just not right.
I said, not so fast, bitch.
Cardi B says she
I'm
like men
gonna
with
give you
dark
3
skins.
kids.
I don't know. She be checking for
I'm
white
gonna
men.
make you into a Shaniqua.
Crystal will say anything to make a point.
3 kids? Think about it. It has a different vibration than 2 kids. You got your boy, you got your girl. People understand. Okay, you have a son, you have a daughter. You're finished, right? Nope. He wanted to fuck her shit up. So my thing is this: it seems like they're on some type of war path to knock us up. They're on a war path to make more male creatures. They're on a war path to make sure we don't move on. Because I think part of the way that they feed off your energy is by making sure you're tired, you're overburdened. They get a kick out of that. And if they get a kick out of that kind of feeds them. Don't you think that's like getting a feeding? They feed off of, bitch, I fucked your shit up. They get off on that. So that's a form of sucking your energy. So Cardi B, sweetheart. And all that shit that she said about black women, she can't come to us for support. And the Latinas don't really want to fuck with her because you got all these little nigga babies. You got little nigga babies by this black male creature. So the Latino community ain't really fucking with her. So she's really an outcast right now. The look look on her face is just like, oh my God, I got on black woman's bad side. I got on that Latino community because I had a bunch of kids with a fucking black male creature. So she's stuck. She's in a class by herself right now. My thing is this, y'all. My prediction is this. The transgenders are gonna try to come over here. Once they see enough YouTube content creators gave up the fight, once they see that these plants, plants, these government plants that were put here to scare us off, intimidate us, and make up lies about us, they do that so other girls won't start a channel. And once they see that it worked, they're gonna take over this section of YouTube. That's what they're gonna do. And they're gonna put their issues to the forefront. And you're gonna look around one day and look for a Cynthia G, or look for a Crystal Swirlz, or look for a Geisha Peach or Alexis Exodus, and ain't gonna be nobody there. You're gonna look for a Feisty Black Magic, ain't gonna be nobody there. You're gonna jump online and go, oh my God, I remember when this used to be a female section of YouTube. But the transgenders, they're watching from a distance.
She left out Prince Seller.
And they're gonna take over this whole movement. And that's a fact. And I warned you that this is gonna happen. Shout out to Feisty Black Magic. You cannot say that this is what they're doing. Look at what happened with the sports. Priscilla just did a video on that. Where that lady got knocked out, the way that transgender hit her, it did not feel like a woman's punch. That shit hurt. So this is what they're doing. They're taking over our sports. They're taking over our YouTube divestment sector. And this is what I think. I think they're gonna, I think some of these male creatures are gonna use us to have children, and then later on, they're gonna get with a transgender. Can't say I didn't warn you. But that's what they're gonna do. That's why they wanna date you. That's why they keep crying about you dying alone. Why do you care if I die alone with cats?
Yeah, she does.
Because you want access to my womb.
I was plugging up my battery
And once
pack.
you get access to my womb and I give you a baby, because they're gonna try to make a baby in you, when the baby's around 4 or 5 years old, you're gonna take off your mask and you're gonna bring some transgender around my.
And you know, if they come after her, if this gets around to them and they come after her, she can't blame nobody but herself. She's bringing it on herself. But she's gonna cry victim.
Child, and yep, and they're gonna go for child support, and you gonna be paying child support to this man, and he gonna get what he really want, which is a transgender. So yeah, that's what you heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Why is this not working?
Because they saying that's what a lot of the gay men are doing. They pretending to be straight, and they have children with you, and then after they have the child with you, they take off the mask. They wait a couple of years, but then they take the mask off, and next thing, because how many videos have we seen where girls are saying, I didn't know he was on a DL. I didn't know he was on a down low. You had a baby with him. You didn't know he was gay until one day you checked his phone, and this nigga got all type of dick pics in his phone. He got messages from men, and you done had a baby with him. So now you want to go for custody. The judge is going to give him custody, and you're going to have your child being raised by a transgender or another gay man. And this is what's going on. Okay, they want access to our wombs, not because they love us or they want to stay with us. I believe that, like a lot of women are waking up, they want each other. They want each other or they want a transgender. They really don't like women like that. Now, Feisty Black Magic said TikTok is full of these stories. Thank you. And we're not going to realize until it's too late what really happened here. And when historians look back at this era, 2024 is not going to last forever. One day it's going to be 2037, 2040, 2028.
She's jealous of
it's
anyone
going to be
that
sometime in
can
the
get
future.
a man
And
before
we're going to look
she
back and say,
can
what really happened here?
transsexuals. Yep.
There was a whole underground movement called the DL movement. We're going to have all these videos of these women saying, I think my boyfriend is gay. I think my boyfriend likes other men. And then we're going to have a bunch of child support cases. And the judge is going to give the kid to the man. Equal rights, right? And we're going to have a whole generation of children being raised by gay people and transgender people. This is what they want. I'm not bashing it. I'm just letting you know they're sneaky with this shit. They're being sneaky, sweetheart. Some of these people that you think are a woman, it's probably a man. It's probably a transgender. I really think that some of the people that are attacking me are transgenders. Because the hatred is just it's not even a feminine type of energy. It's like a nigga in a dress attacking me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you a man? Are you a dude? Like, girl. Because it's not, it's demonic in nature. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's something not right. I think that's a transgender. Air conditioner is a transgender, sweetheart. Because the way this person is attacked, I mean, this person cannot do a video without talking about me. And this has been going on for some time now. So yes, Mickey, it's sassy Tyrone energy. That's exactly what it is. Because I'm saying to myself, and ain't no woman act like that, sweetheart. And you know, with a male creature, they keep going on and on and on and on and on and on. It never
Like
ends.
you do.
It's exhausting.
Like you do.
I think it's a bunch of transgenders attacking me. I do not pick up on divine energy. I think they're watching this movement. They want Brad to themselves. And they waiting for us. And they say women are stupid. They don't know that we're a bunch of transgenders. And what they gonna do, and I didn't say nobody's name. I said air conditioner. We know who air conditioner is.
You don't have to say my name. If, and like you said, they know who I am. You're making reference to me. It's the same thing. Okay, jail hall.
AC. AC is cold because it's evil and demonic energy. Absolutely. And relentless. It's like I'm at war. A battlefield, like Jordan Sparks said. It's not feminine at all. Because I've been attacked by women before. But this is a relentless man type of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, girl. It's not feminine at all. It's not, because women, they're a little petty. They'll say stuff about you. But this is Shanquella. They giving me a Shanquella beatdown, a character assassination, Shanquella style. It's like I'm being attacked by a bunch of transgenders. I didn't say gender. I said ginger.
I know y'all can't see it right now, but I'm looking at her window over to the left of the screen. There's something flying around the window. I see something flying around. Hold on, it might fly around again. Let me move it over. Y'all can see it too. Because I ain't going to just say it. I'm going to show it. There you go. But it flying around real quick across the screen.
Like the spice. I'm being attacked by a bunch of transgenders, and they kicking me in my spine, and I'm paralyzed, and I'm looking up at the ceiling, and then a doctor comes in to collect my organs. That's what this feels like. It doesn't feel feminine. I told y'all years ago they were going to come after me.
I guess
Didn't
not,
I tell you
Janine.
that?
I guess not.
And then I told you about that dream I had where I'm going up the steps. Because when you spiritual, like that lady that got shot in the head by the cop, okay, with the hot water, okay.
Oh, you haven't been around Janine? Yeah. The other day she made a live stream and she took it down. I was at work, but I happened to hear a little bit, and she addressed me, Angel Harms, all that shit. So I gave her a name. Thanks, Joe. I gave her the name of Jacksonville Jail Hog, and so now she's going with the AC instead of saying Angel Harms.
When you spiritual, you could pick up on shit. I told you about that dream where I was going up the steps and the transgender was like, come upstairs, come up. It was a bunch of them. And they was like, come upstairs, we gotta show you something. And I was like, no, I gotta get my kid off the bus. And I ran out of that building. I told you about that dream I had. And I believe the Divine Mother was trying to tell me, Crystal, the transgenders are mad at you for cracking the code. They're mad at you for talking about the DL movement, talking about how these male creatures want to mate with you, have access to your womb, and then a couple of years later, they're going to come for child support and raise a child with their transgender girlfriend or their gay male partner. We talked about this years ago, and they're coming after me. They locked me up, and this is after I complied. This is after I did parenting classes, therapy classes. This is 11 months after my kid is in a group home. He's 19 years old now. Why am I getting locked up? For what?
I'll tell you why. Because they were doing their investigation and you did not finish your therapy. On a live stream, you called your therapist and you told her you don't need to see her anymore. Okay? And I mean, 11 months. So what? They were doing their investigation. I mean, is there a statute of limitations on child abuse?
So my thing is this. I knew they was going to come after me. I know it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because you were prepared and would have been doing what you were supposed to do. From the beginning. You didn't know. That is true. You saw it. What you talking about, Joe?
And I had a prediction years ago. Back in 2019, I said, they're going to come after me, y'all. I don't know how, I don't know when, but they are waiting in the wings.
Really? And you still continue to let your child vomit on the floor and say on a live stream that you weren't going to keep it up, that he was interrupting your live, calling him a naker, saying that's the ape in him. But you knew back in 2019 they were coming, but you did all that. But it's our fault that you're a felon.
At the right time. And by locking me up, that was a threat. That was a threat. They don't have to worry about me anymore. This is going to be my only video that I'm going to do.
You said that
I'm going to leave
before.
it up. If you got anything to say to me, you go in the comment section. That will be our place of congregating. But be wary of false accounts. Be wary of these people setting up a fake account and trying to start beef amongst us. You cannot say you were not warned. Now, those girls, you might have some talented girls in the comment section who have, who want to start a YouTube channel.
What did you see, Joe?
Because you see in the way that I'm being attacked by, you know who? Transgenders. Okay, but Decepticons. Okay? Decepticons, sweetheart. Because I'm being attacked by the Decepticons, you girls, we don't want no smoke with them. But like I said, these are male creatures. Males love war. They love violence. They love sassiness and constant attacks. Because the way I'm being attacked online is ridiculous. It's a male energy. I am not going to sit here and blame this on women. I don't think these are women at all. I think these are women with wigs. I think these are male.
With
I think
wigs,
these are
like you?
XY creatures with wigs on that are jealous of me.
I'm not even going to entertain that shit.
The nature, the energy of the attacks is not female. I don't sense a feminine presence. I think they're.
What's wrong, Crystal? You don't like my savage? You can't handle my savage? You supposed to be savage.
Add that because as soon as I started talking about the down low movement and spilling their secrets, they came after me. And I said it back in 2019. I had a premonition. They're going to come after me. And they did. They did. And look what happened. Everybody was like, where's Crystal? Oh my God, Crystal got locked up. Why is Crystal in jail? I don't even know why the fuck I was in jail. I did everything because I thought if somebody called child services on you,
Go.
and this is a year after my kid is in, he's placed in a group home. He's fine. He's safe.
Okay, Joe.
A year later, why would you put the cuffs on me? After the case was closed, after I complied, kissed ass, did the parenting classes, did the therapy, they closed the case. Why a year later are they putting the cuffs on me? So this.
Well, apparently you must have did something else. But again, you weren't done. You cut therapy on a live stream, sweetie. You called your therapist, said you were in a good place. You stopped. You didn't complete. You didn't comply.
This is from the male creatures, y'all. This is coming from the transgenders. I knew they was gonna come after me. They are mad because they want to keep women in the dark about the agenda. Pretend like you straight. Get them to have kids with you, and then take the kid from them, and then we can make more gay people, and we can make more transgenders. Absolutely, because the kid, think about it. The kid is growing up surrounded by gay culture. So of course the kid is gonna come out gay. I mean, it's a no-brainer, sweetheart. So let's stop playing games here. All right? I told you years ago.
But
Pretty Black Magic.
But I mean, you have many times talked about how you'd rather be with a woman. And it's been said, I forgot by who, that you have slept with some of your subscribers. You got female sex dolls that look like Maria. So you sit here talking about gay people. You're talking about you would be part of the problem then, Crystal, that you're talking about.
I'm worried about you. I'm worried about Feisty Black Magic. I'm worried about Geisha Peach. They're already starting with Geisha Peach. Geisha Peach, thank God Geisha Peach got her money up. You know what I'm saying? And she can defend herself a little bit. But yeah, I am worried. And this movement, I told you they was going to take over our movement.
To prove
they
that she's
Brad.
at home,
They've always
Joe.
wanted Brad. They want the resources.
To prove that she's at home, her live chat is now saying that they can't hear her. So I wonder if her sound has gone out on that dusty ass phone. See, when you work, cause see, Crystal's phone, one of them, the little piece inside the phone where the connection to charge the phone, one of them is messed up. And I myself have a phone like that too. But because I'm out here slaving and working like the regular people do, I was able to get me a new phone that I'm going live on right now. I'm going to get that other one fixed eventually. That way I can have that one, just on hand if I need it.
All right. And that's why, and the rest of these male creatures, they don't want you to rest in your femininity and stay home because they want to do that shit. I was on Facebook and I know you probably saw it too. I saw a video where the man was vacuuming, and the title of the thing was, what would you do if your woman made $500,000 a year and you could be a stay-at-home husband? And it was a naker, and he jumped up and grabbed the vacuum. He had a bonnet on his head. The music was playing. He was cleaning up the house, and he was on his best behavior. That's what they want.
That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, something's flying around. I mean, it's weird that it's hovering by that window, which, of course, if she's on her phone live streaming, that means that she's holding the phone, she's by her window. So I'm going to assume that the fly is really hovering around her. Oh, boy.
They want to stay home with a bonnet on their head,
or that pee
vacuum, wash some dishes, and rest of their femininity. Okay, they're jealous of women. They don't want to see you relax and lay up, and that's why my lifestyle triggers air conditioner. Air conditioner. Remember they kept saying, "Get a job, get a job." They know my spine is broken.
Hold up, but you went and got one though. You went and got a job. Because at that time you had to. Don't try and say, we told you to go get one, but your spine's broken or whatever. You went and got that job because you needed to get one. You needed to get one, Crystal. Don't put this on us. Don't put it on us.
They know my spine is. I got a spinal disease that I'm headed towards a wheelchair. They know that, and I'm in pain 24/7. It feels like I'm having a baby, or like I have an infected tooth. The pain is equal to an infected tooth, and I live with that pain daily. It's in my hips. It's spread to my hips, and it's in my back. And I'm in constant pain. I'm always laying down. I'm always leaning on something. They know that. So why would you say, get a job?
And she also said, it might be one of the deleted ones, I don't know, that she's going to hold off the medication, the pain medication, as long as she can. So this pain that you're constantly in, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo, that's your fault. You knew this shit. Your family members have this stuff. That's your fault for not being prepared. You want to hold off as long as you can without the medication, then stop bitching about the pain. You're not going to do anything about it, stop bitching.
Get a job. Agents. They are agents, sweetheart. Now, Nikki said they are so ready to be women, and now we know. Now we know why they don't want to provide, because they want us to provide for them. Now let's talk a little bit about Queen of Kings again.
Oh,
why
boy.
she had to do what she did. Let's just keep it all the way funky. She put the money up, okay. Why did she do that? Why did she do that? Because these male creatures, I don't give a fuck what race he is.
Oh, now you
They
don't
are
care?
not coming out their pocket like they supposed to.
You don't want
They
the low
have
level?
given up. They want that to be our job.
You don't want to be the low
So they
level
want us
Rose
to
and
do
Brett
their
no
job
more?
and their job. Yeah, she put the money up because he didn't. And she said, and she was
Right.
able to see the big picture. She was able to see,
Right, Joe.
this is what I want it to be like. If we do this YouTube channel to make a lot of money, if we do this and we do this, we can make a lot of money. She had the vision. She was the queen bee, and he went along with it. So all of you women that are living in a state of, if you could get a man to give his resources to you, more power to you, sweetheart. But a lot of them are not trying to give their resources to us anymore. A lot of them want to see us come fully loaded with our own shit. They're on strike with the finances, with the provision. So can we stop pretending like they're not? Nikki said, And they have the nerve to accuse us of being masculine, as if they even know what masculinity is. LOL. So now we see that they're not in a position to lead anything, sweetheart.
What happened to that millionaire that was going to get that settlement, that was going to come and take care of her and landscape the yard and all that stuff? What happened to that dude? There's your provider right there, and he was a Tyrone too. But instead, you went for the Tyrone who brought you food. Oh my goodness.
So it's a good thing that this happened, that they're showing their ass. They're not giving us the money. It's a good thing because now we see they are not good people. They don't want to share. They don't want to provide. They don't want to worship the divine by providing. Now we know who Satan is. Now we can stop pretending that these creatures can lead us, sweetheart. They're not capable of leading us into anything but war and poverty and a bunch of kids, okay, that they don't want to take care of because they want us to do their part. And anybody that's fucking with them right now, you cannot say you were not warned. It might be good in the beginning, but in the end, you're going to end up giving more than you get, sweetheart. And now that more and more women are figuring this shit out, and now that we see what they're doing with the child services thing, that's how slow these unevolved, mutated females, because they are females, but they mutated.
She forgot.
That's how slow they are. They don't realize that with all this child services shit, that's making us not want to have children. Because the other girls, like Ari, Princess, and these other young girls are looking at this shit, clutching their pearls, like, oh my God, if I do one little thing, if I miss one doctor's visit, they're gonna take my child. Nah, I don't want to have no kids. So that's how slow they are. So doing the child services, that's not making us want to have more children. And the girls that are watching this shit, and they're using child services to intimidate us, because remember, male creatures like war. They like the art of war. That girls everywhere. The word has gotten out, and now girls don't want to have children. Oh, they locking us up now? Oh, no. No, thank you. No, thank you.
So basically, you're saying that you're an unfit mother. So because you can't be a fit mother, then you're just not gonna have children.
So at first they was nice to us, right? At first they was nice to us, taking us on dates. But how many women have, in the back of your mind, you felt like it was a mask when you deal with a man. It's a mask they got on, like, this motherfucker really wants to rape me. He's being nice, he's holding the door, but it's all an act. They're not nice. What he really wants to do
one
is
that brought
fuck
her
the shit out of
Chinese
you,
food the same
not
way
give
the
you no
first
money.
baby daddy got her when she
the only
was a
reason why he's taking you on a
teenager.
date
Yes, with food.
and doing all of these things is because if he doesn't do that, he's not gonna get no coochie. He said, I gotta do this and this and this to get the coochie from you. But if I had it my way, I wouldn't give you shit, bitch. I would just fuck you, rape you, treat you like shit.
And remember, Noah, all he had to do was wait, 6 months for her to lose some weight. That's all he had to do. Just wait for her to lose some weight. And Noah, 20 years old, could have had that.
Make you my personal slave. Okay? They're not nice for you. The only reason why we got them in check is because we got laws to protect us.
Drink.
And now we know it's all an act. And I've always felt that way about them. Like, okay, what do you really want? Okay? Because I know male nature. I know male nature. And then, girl.
Nah, girl. If you if you knew male nature, There will be no milkman, no top show Todd, G, Noah, Ghost Man, all of them. You don't know nothing about men. Cause your daddy didn't teach you. Your daddy didn't show you. He didn't teach you about men. I got that live too.
Very controlling. Okay? The way they get what they want is by controlling you. Okay? And now we're not cooperating with them. Okay? Now, now that I blew the lid off of what's really going on here with the I believe that these creatures that are bullying me online are transgender. I do not believe that these are women doing this. No.
Whatever makes you sleep, Crystal.
It's too warlike. Because I'm over here minding my business. I don't want no beef with nobody. I don't want no beef with air conditioner. Air conditioner used to be one of my moderators for my channel.
I sure was, and?
She was a moderator for one of my channels back in 2018, 2019. I don't want no beef with nobody, but the way I'm being attacked, it is not feminine. It is something
stop playing
male.
victim right now.
I sense XY energy.
Stop playing the victim.
The whole time I was talking about the DL movement, I was in touch with the divine. I was telling all their secrets, how they lie to women to get kids out of us. They just want to use our wombs and take the baby from us and make it gay. And when I talked about this, they were listening the whole time. They were burning up with fever, mad at me, with a wrench on my channel.
No, you weren't talking about this back then. You weren't talking about this back then. You were all on your Nakers Sunday fun day having them call in, but you weren't quite on the transsexual taking the baby. You weren't on this shit back then. So stop lying. Stop lying.
And I felt just like that lady that got shot in the head with the hot water. I felt the Satan on that person.
No, you didn't.
And I used to go into the chat and I said, remember I used to say that? I used to say, I'm being watched. I sensed that I'm being watched, and I said one day we're gonna be infiltrated.
Oh boy.
I said it. And look what happened.
Yeah, and I got the Facebook message conversation between me and her. I got it. I got it on my channel. Y'all can check it out.
Look at what the fuck happened. Now take somebody like Geisha Peach. Beautiful, worldly, cultured, okay, elegant. She's a very elegant woman. So you gonna say that she lives in a motel and she's poor? Really?
Who said that?
So they're gonna
tell
a lie.
That wasn't me.
About you, sweetheart. They're going to make people think that you are this, even though you're classy, you live in another country like Japan, they're going to make up a lie about you and say that you live in a motel and you're poor. This is what they do. I warned you years ago that they were going to do this. Character assassination.
Now, notice she'll say stuff, that I said, whether I actually said it or I said it from reading what somebody else said, she will address me. Then when it's stuff I actually did not say, it becomes they. They're attacking. They're attacking. They're attacking. So y'all pay attention to what she's doing to me. Look, not right now, Dad. So pay attention to what she's addressing to me, and then what she's addressing to they. Georgia Peach in a hotel, whatever, I didn't say that. So it becomes they.
If you're a homeowner like me, they're going to lie and say that your house went into foreclosure. They're gonna lie and say that you owe back taxes. When every fucking year I am early paying my taxes.
Because you're behind.
This is what they do. They lie to get other black women to turn against you. Oh, I don't want to follow her channel. She's homeless. Her house is in foreclosure. She's not what she says she's about. See, it's not what it is, sweetheart. It's what they can make people believe about you. If I can make people believe that about you, then that's what it is. And they are experts at pretending. These transgenders are experts at manipulating energy and illusion. Crystal Swirlz is over 300 pounds sitting on her bed by the window doing a YouTube video. But I'm going to make people believe she's in the street. I'm going to make people believe she owes back taxes. I'm going to make people believe she has foreclosure. I'm going to say all these lies. And remember, I told you, males are not as smart as us. I'm going to say that Geisha Peach is poor and lives in a motel. When the woman lives in Japan. She fucks with Bitcoin and crypto. She knows about investments. She's a cultured woman. But I'm going to make people believe she's a bum. This is what they do. And now that we know that, I don't think these are women. I don't. These are, because when I came on here, and I talked about the download movement, and I talked about the secrecy and the pedophilia, and how a lot of them are traumatized because they got molested when they were little,
like yourself,
and they turned out to be gay, and I told all like their yourself. Secrets. And I told you years ago, they're going to come after me.
And I told you that I'm not going to date anybody under the age of 14. Didn't you tell them that, Crystal? I got a video short on that. Check it out.
And it doesn't have to be right away. They can watch you for years, sweetheart. They can watch you for years. And then they attack. That's what men do. They're like snakes. The same way their sperm looks. Because sperm looks like a snake. They will watch you for years. And when you least expect it, they will attack you. They don't play fair, sweetheart. And if I see Black Magic say, yup, they've been attacking Crystal Swirlz for years. So now we know these are not women. I don't think these are women. Women would have did a couple of videos and left it alone. These are male creatures constantly. I mean, it's constantly. If they're not attacking me, they're attacking my subscribers like Ari. Did you see the one that they did about Ari, calling her boy crazy?
I believe you said that about her. I believe you have said that about her too.
They're mad. Girl, these are not women. I'm sorry.
Signs of a liar.
And I doubt that this person is even gonna put up this video because they don't want. The reason why they did so many videos about me is because I wasn't fighting back. I'm not trying to fight you, sweetheart. So air conditioner, listen to me very closely. I don't want any beef with you. I don't want to fight you. This will be my last video. I said everything that I have to say. Now my subscribers can see the window. They can see the window. You see the window with me pointing? They know I'm in my house. They know I take $70 to $100 every month and put it to the side. So when November or December rolls around, I pay my taxes on my house. So everything that you said about me is a lie. And now everybody knows that you're a liar and a transgender.
Okay, you're in your house, but that doesn't disprove what I said about the foreclosure, and I'm still waiting on the proof of me being a transgender. I'm still waiting on that one. Show me that one. Better yet, show me that one. I mean, actual real proof, like, the stats of your jail stint that we put up, me and many others, your mug shot. I want those, that kind of proof. Not no he said, she said. Show me some documentation that I'm a transgender and I'll never make a fucking video about you again. How about that? I want proof, documentation that I'm a transgender and I will never make a fucking video about you again. No, I'll make one. I'll make one to apologize. How about that? I'll apologize to you. You can show I'm a fucking transgender. Time's ticking, bitch.
I don't need to do any more videos. Now it's your turn to hide. And now it makes sense. The child services calls. Locking me up 11 months after the case was closed. And I complied, and I did parenting classes, and I did therapy. And I did everything that the social workers told me to do. And 11 months later, I get a knock on the door with cuffs on me. Now it makes sense. These are men in wigs, sweetheart. And they don't play fair. I have nothing else to say, air conditioner.
Prove it.
I know that you're a man.
Prove it.
A transgender.
Prove
I know
it.
you hate me. I know you
Prove
hate
it.
my subscribers.
Prove
and
it.
I know you hate this sector of YouTube.
Prove it.
You are here for the brass, sweetheart. You want to rest in your femininity and do exactly what I'm doing, which is sit on my fat ass and do a YouTube video. You want that to be your life. You have to work and you're mad. And that's why a lot of these male creatures are mad. Any black woman that gets to stay home and rest in her femininity, they're mad at you. And I knew you was going to come after me because I'm able, even though I got a broken back and I'm in pain most of the time, you're not looking at that. All you're looking at is, because they have tunnel vision. Males have tunnel vision. That's how I know you're a man. Because a woman would have looked at all areas and said, damn, Crystal's fucked up. Crystal got a fucked up back. She can hardly walk. I'm going to make a couple of videos to leave that lady alone. Not a man. A man only sees one thing, tunnel vision. She can stay home. He's not a man because they don't think like women. Our brain wiring.
This video or my videos ain't about you sitting at home. We just arrived to the point of you sitting at home. That's it. We just come to that point. This is where you are now.
The wiring of our brain is different than a man. A man only sees one thing. Oh, she gets to stay home. He's not looking at nothing else. She's broke. She got a disease and she's got to put her in a wheelchair. Let me leave that lady alone. Nope, not a woman. A woman would think that, but not a man. And that's how I know your fucking ass is a man. You got tunnel vision. You only see one thing. I got a house and I get to stay home. That's all you're looking at. You're not looking at my daily struggles.
I don't give a fuck about your daily struggle because you put yourself there. I am talking about the way you're trying to ruin other women's lives. You stop doing that, and I ain't got nothing else to say. You sit here, you stop lying, and I won't have nothing else to say. You tell the truth, like, damn, she telling the truth. I really can't say nothing about that. Oh, damn, she telling the truth. I really ain't got nothing to say about that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But I can't because you continue to lie.
That I can't make it to the bathroom anymore. And I gotta fucking keep a bucket by the side of my bed, and I can barely walk. And I'm always laying down. You don't care about that. All you see, she gets to stay home. She's resting in her femininity. They want you miserable. Work. Why do you think they keep saying work? They don't give a fuck if you crippled and crawling on the floor like a dog. Work. Do the job. Even if you gotta crawl on your hands and knees, get a job. That's how I know these are men. These are.
And speaking of lies, you call me a tranny. Prove it. You say I used to be a mod for Miss Archduchess. Prove that. The only reason why years ago I went over there to her channel was to speak on your behalf Because you were talking to the ladies who you called the twins back then when they were talking to you because you were crying on YouTube with that Shanae wig because of Milkman. And they thought that you had hung up on them, as you told me, because you came on a live and they calling them bitches. And I'm like, well, damn, Crystal, what's going on? You gave me the whole story. Go over there and tell them I didn't hang up on them. I fell asleep. I had drool all on the phone. Go and tell them please. Go and tell them please. So I went over there, told them what you said, and that's the last time I was over there. But I'm a tranny, prove it. I'm a monogamous archduchess, prove it. She don't know who the fuck I am. I'm broke, prove it. Prove it. And I'll shut the fuck up. And you gotta stop lying too.
Not women attacking me like this. A woman would have gave up a long time ago and said, that lady broke, she fat, she run her mouth on YouTube, leave that lady alone. That's what a woman would have did. But this is male energy, sweetheart. And when the divine gave me that goddamn dream I had of those transgenders, can't say gender, so I say ginger. Those transgenders trying to convince me to go upstairs. And in my dream, and that wasn't a dream, that was a premonition. I felt anger, hatred, that they wanted to hurt me. And I said, no, I got to get my kid off the bus. I got to go. And I ran out that building. That was the divine telling me, yep, and look what happened. They after me. I got the whole fucking community after me. Because of all of the work I did over the years. Exposing them.
Because of all the work you did over the years exposing them. All the work you did over the years exposing them. Well, I'm going to expose you. One expose deserves another. I'm not part of the trans community, but like I said, if you can expose people, well, I can expose you.
Don't they get prostitutes? No, they're the real prostitutes, sweetheart. That's how they get their surgeries. She wants you to run over to her channel and give her donations so she can get her titties done. So she can get her dick cut off.
Who?
Yeah. She don't want you over here giving me donations, helping me out so I could buy food and I could buy healthy food options and I could take an Uber and I could pay the taxes on my house. She don't want you doing that.
I need money to do this. I need money to do that. I need money. Stress. How am I gonna get an Uber? How am I gonna get food? If you had a fucking job, you wouldn't be stressed. You wouldn't be stressed about those things.
She wants you over there giving.
Hell, you had $300K. If you spent it right, you wouldn't be stressing right now.
Her money, so she could maintain her visual aesthetics as a woman. But that ain't no fucking woman, sweetheart. No woman attacks like this. This is war-like. The attacks are male in nature. It's XY energy. Absolutely, Queen Karma. And Trevor Foxton, thank you for joining me this morning. But now, I told y'all years ago, this shit was going to happen, y'all. You cannot say I did not predict this. Now, Queen of Kings is pregnant again? Wow.
And as far as her prediction on this, that prediction was somebody else. The very first person, to my knowledge, that she was calling a Decepticon and a tranny. That was somebody else where she started that shit.
I hope she has a girl too. I hope she has a girl. And if she's pregnant again, it's before the 4th month. It is before the 4th month. When the 4th month comes, that's when the testosterone, that demonic chemical, attacks the fetus and it turns into a boy. So let's do a little mini spell if she has a girl, shall we? Divine Mother, on her behalf, we are asking that demonic chemical does not attack the fetus. We don't want it to attack the fetus. We want it to be a girl. So please do not allow the devil's chemical to attack that baby. Let it be a girl, sweetheart. We are asking on your behalf, Queen of Kings. We want you to. We're asking the divine to bless you with a double X. Because
Wait, Rose is pregnant again. Is Rose pregnant again?
you need it, sweetheart. You dealing with 5 male creatures. You need a little bit of balance here. Divine Mother, in the name of the Divine Mother Feminine, do not allow, during the 4th month of gestation, do not allow any testosterone near that fetus. We don't want it to surround the fetus and turn it into a boy. No. We don't want that problem. We want it to stay a double X. Please. Now, Jody Norrie, how did you find out that she's pregnant again, sweetheart? Go into the comment section and tell us how you found out that she's pregnant again.
Oh, okay.
Because Nikki said, I remember her saying she wouldn't have any more. Okay, so Jody Norrie, you spilled that tea. You got to back it up, sweetheart. Where did you hear that she's pregnant?
Thank y'all for the views and the likes. Appreciate it.
Because this is my first time hearing about this. Now, my thing is this. I have proof that I'm being attacked online. I have proof that, people are using the authorities to bully me. Okay? So I got proof that this is going on in my life. I'm going to leave this video up. And I want you girls to not wonder anymore what happened to Crystal Swirlz. Okay? I don't want you to wonder. I am not making no more videos. I'm going to leave this one video up.
Oh, boy. Here
if
we
you
go.
got anything to say to me, go into the comment section and you say it. And understand how funky male creatures are. They're gonna make up lies. They may make up a video lying, saying that I said this and this and this about this person. I'm warning you ahead of time. It's a lie.
Why are we going to make up videos saying that you said this, this, and this when I'm actually reacting to your this, this, and this? Why do I need to make up shit when we're listening to you say it?
It's a lie, and I'm warning you ahead of time. They're gonna try to turn us against each other. I warned you. You can't say I didn't warn you. So if you hear some dumb shit, don't be so quick to believe it. Because that's going to be the next thing they do. The next thing they're going to do is try to turn us against each other. It's not going to work. Because I warned you ahead of time. I know how males are. I know how XY creatures are. That's what they're going to do. Try to turn us against each other or make up lies. Don't believe it. I'm in here minding my business. I'm not saying nothing about nobody. Everything I had to say, I said it in the goddamn video. If it was said outside of this video, it's a lie. It's a lie. And I know you girls are scared. And you're like, oh my God, Chris, are they going to attack her? You girls are even scared to even come in my comment section. These are not women. I'm sorry. They're not. And they're mad. They're mad that I cracked the code. Oh shit, Crystal figured out I'm a man. Yeah, I figured it out. I knew a long time ago. I just didn't say nothing. But I did actually. Back in 2019, I accused this air conditioner of being a trans. I did. But now we know.
But you didn't prove it though.
There's a bunch of them over there.
You didn't prove it though.
Mm-hmm. And they hate real women. They don't like real women. Trevan Foxton said, I wish these ex-wives would leave women alone since they hate them so much. They're not going to do that. Okay? This screams sassy XY energy. Sassy. Okay? Zesty. Okay? And this is what they've always wanted to do. But they're using social media to bully us. You see, what they really want to do is go up to us in person, rape us, beat us up, do demonic things to us. But they can't do it because there's laws in place to protect us. So what do? They rape us by character assassination. They rape us by telling lies. This is the new way that they get to exploit us, to take out their anger on us that they were born male. They're mad that we're girls and they're not. They're mad that they mutated into a male. And now they got to do all this surgery. They got to do all of this hormones in order to look anything close to us. So they're mad that we're the original creation and they're not. They really hate themselves, honestly. They don't like the role that they have to play, which is provider and protector. They don't really want to do that shit. They want to stay at home and paint their fingernails and run the vacuum. And you go out there like a mule and work and come home tired. You weren't designed to work like a man. That's why you ain't got muscles like a man. That's why you're not as strong as a man. And you don't have testosterone flowing through your veins. They got 15 times the testosterone we got. And the testosterone enables you to do stuff like be in a war. Okay? Because it's an aggressive chemical. It's a chemical that is designed for warfare. You're not designed to be for that. You're not designed for work. Your work is different than their work. You have a different kind of work. You're a nester. Nester. You are a nester, not a builder, sweetheart. But they want to sit here and convince you that you are supposed to build the nest and sit on the goddamn eggs too. You're supposed to do both of them. So what is there left for them to do? Just stick their dick in something and oh, I get to stick my dick in something and that's all I got to do is procreate. You do everything else. You do the building, the nesting, the taking care of the offspring, and all I got to do is stick my dick in something and get pleasure. That's what they want. That's the only part that they're embracing. Now, I was laughing when somebody said XY creatures don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to ask for what they want. Yes, they do. Somebody said in the comment section that I read, they know how to ask for some goddamn coochie and wear you down until you give them some. They know how to communicate when it comes to that. All of a sudden, they got perfect language. They can express themselves perfectly when it comes to scheming on some coochie. Or trying to get you into bed early before they even get to know you. But all of a sudden, when it comes to other stuff when it comes to intimacy and the things that women complain about that we wish they would conquer, they're stupid. They don't know how to do it. They're unevolved. They don't want to learn. They don't like love. They like arguing. They like drama. Because let me tell you why they like that. They like that because testosterone is a chemical that makes you crave action. It makes you crave excitement, drama. So when you hear a man say, I don't want no drama, yes you do. Your whole chromosomal
Hello, lurkers. I just hope no one is foolish enough to take advice from her. Oh, well, Lux did, and look what happened with that situation. Now that guy is free to go put a gun to some other black woman's head.
DNA screams for violence, aggressiveness, action, drama, excitement, sports, football, boxing, blood,
and Sasha too.
dangerous dogs. This is what turns you on. You're not happy laying here all day. You got to jump up. Come on, let's do something. Let's go out. Like, have you ever noticed they just can't sit still? And people have said, I feel sorry for you if you have a male creature. That is a child. That's a child because they can't sit still. They always moving around. They can't sit their asses down somewhere. Like a little girl, because she don't got all that testosterone that's making her all jumpy and jumping all over the place and jumping off the sofa and putting on the Superman cape and running all over the house and screaming. She don't got that. She likes to sit down with a coloring book. Mommy, can I paint my nails with nail polish? I want to use your nail polish. Okay. She'll go through your makeup drawer. She's calm. As soon as an XY creature comes into the vicinity, there's a whole energy shift. Okay?
Just say you don't know how to raise your children.
Some of these women, they claim that gay men are better than straight men. They're nicer. But even with them, I had one of my subscribers say to me, she was standing in line, and the gay dude said to her, "Hey, girl." And she rolled her eyes. It's a different type of energy. And she said she was the only black girl in that line going into that comedy club. And the zesty boy, that's what we're gonna call him, the zesty boy, because she's a black woman, they target black women. Right away, he said, "Hey, girl," because they get a lot of their mannerisms from us. But I won't even say that because they'll take something that we say and add zestiness to it. Because we don't talk like that. We don't act like that. I'm not claiming that type of energy. They're doing too much. It's exaggerated.
He said, "Hey, wow."
And have you ever know when they make fun of girls or they imitate the way we talk, and I look at them like, I don't talk like that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't talk like that. You ever had a male imitate a woman and you saying, "We don't act like that," and they be switching and like, I don't know what girl you looking at, but we don't do all that. Honestly, I really think a lot of them want to be girls at this point. With all the YouTube videos I see on TikTok and the ones you see.
Exactly. They were standing in line. He said, "Hey, girl." I mean, I don't know if you could tell this guy was gay. Was he just a regular gay guy? Was he flamboyant? But he's a black male. And if he did say anything, "Oh, they don't pay attention to us. They don't want to talk to us." Come on now. Are there spider webs in the corner? Yeah, it's dirty. It's dirty. You see? Let me get this little. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing?
Put on a wig and imitate a woman. Deep down inside, they really like that. They really want to be. They want to be a girl. And if they don't want to be a girl, they want the benefits of being a girl. Being waited on, the door opening for us, pulling out the chair. They're jealous of that. They want that for them. They want somebody to do that for them. And in the back of their mind, they saying, "Why the fuck are you pulling out the chair for her? She not special. I got the door for that bitch." They're thinking that in the back of their mind. Look at that. They mad. Look, mad. Motherfuckers mad. Are you mad, bitch?
I'm wondering, cause ever since that first or second phone call, or whatever, she don't take phone. She hasn't been taking phone calls anymore. But she'll claim it's a hater or somebody. It could be one of her supporters trying to call.
Yeah, they act like caricatures of women. Absolutely, Nikki. Because they be doing too much. Like when they imitate a woman and they put on a dress and a wig and lipstick and switch, I'm like, we don't act like that. Especially black women. We're very graceful.
Hey,
we're very
Chase.
feminine with it. So they're basically making fun of the divine, sweetheart. That's what they're really doing. They know we don't act like that.
Some of them do be looking
and I find it weird that when we say that God is a female, a feminine entity, all of a sudden you got male-minded women and male creatures saying, God is both. God is feminine and God is masculine. God is a spirit. That's not what you said when you was talking about father this and he this and him that. You were very clear with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. When you completely left out the feminine element, you were very clear with the gender. But all of a sudden, when I squeezed the woman in there a little bit, all of a sudden it's a spirit. It can't.
I caught her on one live. I don't even remember which one it was, but she slipped up and said God was a man. She slipped up and said God was a man. If I ever find the time, maybe, maybe not, I'll make it short. Maybe.
It can't just be a woman with masculine qualities, like a grizzly bear. Because a grizzly bear is a female with masculine qualities. If you come near her cubs, you're gonna get the business. She's gonna distribute. She's going to display masculine qualities of mauling your ass to death. Is it a male? No. Did it do something masculine? Yes. Yes. But that doesn't change its gender. The fact that it protected its cubs. And like Priscilla said, the real protectors are women. Like the grizzly bear. Like cats and dogs. When they chase away the male. Because they know that motherfucker got bad intentions. And he'll kill their kitten. He will kill the puppy. And they chase it away. So who are the real protectors in nature? The only one that I could think of that does that shit is the male lion. He only got one job to do. And that's to babysit them goddamn cubs. And even when he's doing that, did you see the videos of all the times the cubs are crawling all over him? And this nigga, all he want to do is sleep all fucking day. He's wiping them away like they're getting on his nerves. He not gonna kill them because those are his offspring. But he acting like he don't want to be bothered. So even in nature, sweetheart, the lioness does all the hunting, the childbearing, okay, the playing with the cubs, okay, and all the male does is sleep, okay. So my thing is this: they're not that necessary in nature. And I was talking something about how males are scared of other males. Because when a male shows any type of worship of the divine by providing, by protecting, you know what the other ones call him? Help me out, Nikki. They call him a simp. I said what I said. What do they call Russell Wilson? A simp? Because he's showing, this is what they were created for, all right? To help us, protect us, and provide. That's what God made them to do, so we can rest in our femininity so things could be balanced out. Because just giving birth, just taking care of the household and taking care of the kids, that's enough. Anything beyond that, protecting the home, providing, that's what they're supposed to do. We do the girly stuff, and they do the boy stuff. They don't want to do the boy stuff. And any man that relishes his job is called the simp. Yo, man, you a simp. Taking care of that bitch, man. What you taking care of her for? She can make her own money, you simp ass nigga. They call him Russell Wilson a simp. Notice they don't say nothing bad about Future. Oh, but because Future, you know Future's middle name is Damon. Sounds like demon, doesn't it?
Ooh, she said all this before.
How you spell his? Somebody go right now and look Future's whole name up and put it in the comment section. Come on, somebody. Somebody go on Google and type in what is the rapper Future's whole name. Type that in. Then I want you to come back to my comment section and I want you to write that demon name in there. His name is Damon. Sound like demon. His mother knew what the fuck he was. Yeah, his name, yep.
You put the last in your, you had $75 and you put 43 to it to turn on that other phone and you're not even using it. What a waste. What a waste.
And he tried to fuck Sierra up. He tried to basically pump and dump her, embarrass her, have her out there looking like she crazy. Demon. You said it, bitch, not me. And she is rested in her femininity with a man that is in tune with the divine. Russell Wilson worships the divine by worshiping her. He recognizes her divinity. And notice how many male creatures hate her. They hate Russell for saving her, getting that $87 million contract, and allowing her to raise her children, and only go on tour because she enjoys dancing. She loves performing, not because she has to. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about the gingers, the transgenders anymore. But we know that that's what she is. She got denied, of course, because that's part of the whole DL movement. And don't think the DL movement is just for straight appearing men that look normal. No, it's for the transgenders as well. Deny, 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 deny. Deny, 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 deny. Okay? She gonna deny that she's a transgender. Mm-hmm.
Who?
So she not too happy about this video. Because it's making y'all think, damn, is that a man?
Careful, Crystal, now, because you were talking about Sierra working, but not having to, but she is, and you went straight into talking about, the trans people. You need to make, you kind of making that flow together now, girl. Be careful. I know what you're saying. You're referring back to me, but be careful because the topic was Sierra and Russell. And then you went into she's a transgender. Be careful.
I told you, from the time I came on YouTube, and I started talking about that down low movement, they was waiting in the wings, waiting to attack me. Now, Trevor Fox said Future is born to Haitian parents. Oh, don't think he didn't do some voodoo on her. And everybody can. And you see that son that she got. The Future, her son. We gonna see how this plays out. Because Russell Wilson, he's a good man, and he took that Future. But we gonna see if one day that little nigga snaps and says, "You ain't my real daddy." We gonna see. We gonna see. Girl, she gave birth to a Haitian man's baby, and the Haitian man's middle name is Demon. Good luck. Because I personally believe he probably put some voodoo on her fucking ass. Now, Nikki said he wears shades all the time to hide his demons. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Now, there's something about feisty black magic. I said what I said. That these motherfuckers are scared of her. I could be wrong, but they tried it, okay? They tried it with feisty black magic. But because she's a witch, A Creole, all right? A motherfucking high yellow Creole witch. They backed the fuck up. They left her the fuck alone. So whatever they tried to do to fight C Black Magic, she must have retaliated in her own special way, and they said, "Let me leave this one alone." Mm-hmm. So shout out to you, Fight C Black Magic. They don't want no smoke from you, sweetheart. And I've been watching you. I've been following you, and they tried it. They sure did. And you shut that shit down. She fought like a tiger. She fought like a tiger. And not only that, I don't think she has any children. So they said, we can't get this one. We can't attack this one the way we want to. But yeah.
Listen,
They don't like the witches, honey. Now,
exactly.
back to Queen of Kings.
Them spells and all that stuff. Rubbing on Ken.
If she's pregnant right now, okay, and it's another boy, I have nothing to say. Okay? Because her uterus has all of that male energy in it.
You'll have
from giving birth after boy after boy. But I'm not gonna speak negative into her womb. I'm speaking life into her womb. I hope and I pray that you have a girl. I hope and I pray that you have a girl. Now let's talk about Cynthia G a little bit.
Oh goodness.
Cynthia G is touched by the Divine Mother. Cynthia G started to figure out what's really going on with these XY creatures. And I think she was getting closer and closer to the truth, and before she solved the puzzle, they shut her down. They said, oh no, she's starting to get away. She's listening to Crystal Swirlz, and she's starting to figure out what we are. And Cynthia G, before she got a chance to really evolve and come into her truth, they shut her down. I'm not back on YouTube. Let's not. Cynthia's, wait, what? CYNS. Cynthia's back on YouTube. I want her to be back on YouTube. Now let's see what happens. Let's see what they do now with her. Okay, because I'm going to let y'all know. A lot of these males, they don't like women. I really don't think they like women.
Boy.
I think a lot of them are struggling with their sexuality.
Say something new.
I think a lot of them want to be with other men. Because the way they act around their homeboys, all right, they'll use you for your resources. If they want to borrow money, their ego is inflated. And they got too much pride to ask another man or take away from what he got going on. So they will ask a woman, let me suck her dry. Because the whole thing is to suck you dry, sweetheart. They stay on code. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna ask you. Let me ask that bitch. I'm gonna hit her up for some gas money. I ain't gonna ask my boy, because they love their boy. They're not gonna dig in his pockets. They're gonna dig in yours. You are there to be exploited and used. Use up your resources. Mm-hmm.
Says the one getting her grass cut for $200. Says the one who's having Tyrone ride around with her in her car for $200. Oh, turn this into a Jeopardy question.
They stay on code. And I notice a lot of them don't ask other men. You know why a lot of them don't ask other men? Because a lot of them ain't got their shit together. Women have always been more responsible, even when they broke, like me. I got enough sense to put aside this much money, even if I'm broke.
You're responsible.
Don't touch
You
that
have your
$100,
child.
Crystal, because you're going to have to pay your taxes in a few months. Keep saving, Crystal. We have control, self-control, and we're responsible. They're not. So a lot of times they're going to hit up a woman because they know women hold it down. Women are the gatekeepers. We are responsible. They know men are impulsive like children. I mean, fuck, I'll do that later. Let me buy these $100 Jordans. Fuck my taxes on my house. I'm gonna buy these Jordans. They know that the men think like that. So a lot of times they're gonna borrow money from a woman because they know that women are responsible.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of these male creatures, they only like us for our resources. They talk all this shit about gold digging, but they're the real gold diggers. All right, especially in this economy. And for you looking for a man that got a lot of resources, you gotta fuck with one that got a real good job, like, or he's involved in investing with Bitcoin and crypto, and he owns a couple of businesses. If you could get one of them, more power to you. But the rest of these motherfuckers are dusty as hell, and they want to see what you got going on. I noticed one of the first things out their mouth now, because of the housing crisis, they want to know, do you live alone? They want to know, do you own a house? Do you have your own apartment? That's what they doing. They all up in your pockets. And I find it funny that they shame us for asking hypergamous questions. But they feel so free to ask you the same fucking shit. How come when I ask a hypergamous question, I'm a gold digger, but you get to ask it, and I can't say nothing? Because they bold. Like I said, male creatures are very bold. The very thing that he asks you, if you ask him that same fucking question, he gonna be like, damn, why you all up in my pockets? Why you all up in my wallet? Why you always asking me, oh, you a gold digger? Or why are you worried about my finances? But he ain't got no problem asking you that same fucking question. That's why I don't like dealing with them, because they don't play fair. They don't.
Boo-hoo.
They can do something, but you can't. And I noticed that ever since I was a little girl, the double standard.
Oh, goodness.
A man could sleep with 20,000 women, but you have sex with 3 men and you're a slut. I never understood that. And who made up these double standards? They did. They made it up because it benefits them. They don't like equality. Okay? Let's just keep it funky. And they're mad that, when we talk about equal rights, they don't want us to have equal rights.
Shoot,
they wanted to go back to the days when we
I'm
had to
getting
ask them for
hungry.
permission. We couldn't have our own credit card. We couldn't open up anything in our name. We had to say, honey, can I have that dress in the window? Like a child. Like they did back in the 1950s and the 1940s. Oh, I saw a lovely dress in the window, pointing like a little child. Can you buy me that dress, honey? That's how our grandmothers did. And he bought you the little dress that's in the window after you had to do all of this stuff in the bedroom for him and cook his favorite meals and get him the newspaper and get his slippers like a dog. Then you be on your best behavior. Then you get the dress in the window. And he gave you an allowance like a child. That's what they did. You stayed home and took care of the kids, and he gave you chump change for an allowance. And you better make it work. So what happened was, a lot of women from back then started saving that little bit of chump change. Okay, because some of them women were getting beat upside their head by these men. And don't think that your own husband can't rape you. They had to come out with a law.
Oh,
Thanks to Becky, they came out with a law that said that your husband can rape you. There is such thing as you can get raped by your husband. Thank God. Because before that, your husband could do whatever the fuck he want. If you didn't want to give it up, he could beat you upside your head and take it. And Becky started complaining and saying, my husband raped me. And they said, oh, there's no such thing. That's your husband. They actually used to be like that. So now we got a law that they've had instances where if she could prove that you raped her and she said no and you married to that motherfucker, he could get locked up. So we've come a long way. And now they want you to feel guilty about feminism. Notice that. They'll call you a neo-Nazi, a feminazi. A feminazi. That's the word that they use to describe women that believe in feminism. Wow, I didn't know that. Thank you, Trevan Foxton, for doing your homework. She said marital rape in America wasn't illegal until 1993. Damn. Damn. So girl. So these motherfuckers, listen.
You in the strip clubs back then, weren't you?
They don't want us to have rights, y'all. Don't let them fool you. Okay? They wanted to go back to the olden days, where, you was locked out of the job market, so you couldn't get a job. You got women that are doing Uber, DoorDash, making money on the side, and we have all these creative ways to make money. They don't like that shit. Okay? Some of us are bus drivers. Some of you girls have construction jobs. I mean, they are mad that we are doing the jobs that they used to do.
Oh, so now it's okay to have a job. Now it's okay to be the construction workers and stuff like that. It's okay for women to have a job now. But I'm supposed to be mad though, because I have to have a job. But it's okay right now while you're talking.
Okay? And a lot of them are bitter that some women are making more money than men now. Okay? And that's crazy because now we're doing better than them. A lot of women are doing better than them, especially in this economy. And it's crazy how even with the children strapped to your back, you still make a way. And these motherfuckers, all they got is themselves.
Hold on, she also said a man should be giving his wife an allowance. Now she demonized. Yeah, I was gonna say something about that. I remember her talking about the allowance back then. Yeah. It's amazing how she will say something's okay, and then the next minute that same thing is not okay. And sometimes it's in the same life. Like now, women have got jobs, they're doing things, but I'm supposed to be jealous because I have those to do those same things she's now talking about. It's good.
And before they used to pump and dump you, and they came by whenever they felt like it, threw you some chump change. Can you hear me now?
She's jealous of younger women who have a full life ahead of them, and she's jealous of women who are a little older who made it better decisions than she did. Absolutely. I'm ready for this to be over. I'm tired.
Can you hear me? Put some flames in the chat if you can hear me.
Oh, I think we're coming to the end.
Put some flame. Oh, you can't hear me? I'm going to shut off the live then.
Yep. Oh, thank goodness.
Jenna, I got to go. If you can't hear me, the powers that be are telling me to shut up. So I got to go, okay? It was nice talking to y'all, but I got to go. Bye, everybody.
Woo, about damn time. It's wise for us women to have our own money. At least we can qualify for Social Security disability if we need it. Yeah. Yes. And if you have a man and get married and he leaves and you may have to support yourself and you ain't worked in 20 years, you don't have any kind of work history, you screwed. If you didn't save. And that's where she is right now. But anyway, like I said, prove I'm trans. I will see y'all. Yeah. I'll see y'all on her next video because this ain't the last one. Happy Monday.